The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Change had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. Chick that used to dance a lot, every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? You spread the word around. Friday night they'll be dressed to kill down at Dino's Bar and Grill. The drink will flow and blood will spill. And if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting warmer, it won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
If you've got one, get it out, wave it all about. This song is actually longer than I remember it, but we'll go for it. Actually, was going on way too long. I am totally puffed. You can hear in the background my new co-host.
Oi, oi! How you doing?
Just wait a minute. Iain is warming up by working out on the punch bag that we brought in to the show. Welcome to a new direction in Talk Radio with the signing of Jeremy Kyle and Matthew Wright. Righty and Kylie, as I call them, both great guys, great personal friends of mine. Talk Radio is reacting to the situation that's going on in the radio at the moment. And if you just turn on... Just sit down, mate, please. If you just turn on any radio at the moment, you'll know what we've all been thinking. There's too many shows for women. Too many shows hosted by women.
You're damn right.
Please. Too many shows presented by women. Too many shows aimed at women. And Talk Radio is doing its best to get rid of all of the women that work here. Obviously, apart from Julia at breakfast, does a great show. Is she a woman? The tests aren't back from the laboratory yet. That was rude. But we have got rid of the lady that used to work here. We've got a new host coming in. It's a soft launch. He's going to be filling in for me next week when I'm on a fact-finding mission in the Ukraine. And then when I come back, the brand new show, The Two Ians, starts. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ian Watkins. Not that one, and certainly not that one. Ian Watkins, Watco.
Oi, oi.
There we go.
How you doing?
0344 499 1000. He's just going to be here tonight, just helping out with the show, just seeing how the show works, getting the vibe of the show. I believe you've got a few features for us that we're going to try later on.
In the man cave.
Are we going to
in the man cave.
There we go, in the man cave.
Written it on a piece of paper.
If you want to give us a call about your man cave, what it's like, what is in there, what happens in there, 0344 499 1000.
In the cave.
In the man cave.
Yeah.
Skype is open for business. You can Skype Late Night Alternative. That name will, of course, be changing while I'm away. And you are welcome to call in about anything. Tonight's show is dedicated to the Trivago lady, who I think doesn't get anywhere enough credit for the work that she does, A, as an actress.
She's fit, man.
And B, that is, okay, totally lost my train of thought. The Trivago lady. A, as an actress, and B, as a promoter of online hotel booking resources. So tonight's show is dedicated to the Trivago lady. I tweeted a lady earlier on, and turns out she wasn't the Trivago lady. So apologies to her.
It happens.
It does happen, man. It does. Well, Twitter is a weird place. I got some guy's giving me beef now on Twitter, right? This guy, let's see what this guy is. Some guy, he claims to be an on-air. Get the phones. He claims to be an on-air radio coach. Isn't it interesting how a lot of these on-air radio coaches, I don't know, don't actually work in the radio? I mean, geez. But you can give us a call about anything. You know, the show works. Tonight's featured artist is Neil Diamond.
I used to drive a coach, by the way.
Tonight's featured artist is Neil Diamond. He's got a new CD out, Hot August Night 3, recorded live at the Greek Theatre, Los Angeles, CA, I don't know what that means, in August 2012. So that's 6 years ago. We'll be playing tracks from that later on tonight.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not a big fan of the old live CDs, if I'm honest.
Are you a fan of Neil Diamond? Everyone's a fan of Neil Diamond.
Come on, he's brilliant, isn't he? He's blooming brilliant, but I don't like the live CDs, mate. So what's so good about this one? There's too much applause, too much. No.
But this is live CDs. I think are the best because you really capture the artists, their excitement, the passion. Some great interpretations of classic songs. This has got Overture, Suleiman, Beautiful Noise, Forever in Blue Jeans, Love and Love. We'll be playing some of that a bit later on, and this is gets 2 thumbs up from me and Watco. It's a great album.
Well, I've not heard it yet, mate.
No, not heard it yet.
Can't give any thumbs up for it.
Not heard it yet, but I know he isn't. This guy has never done a dud album.
Oh.
Please, Neil Diamond has never done a dud album, so I know that this is going to be a great album. I know it's going to be a superb record. I can't wait to listen to it. I'm excited to listen to it, and I'm excited for you to listen to it, dear listener. And I'm excited as well for you to then go out and buy it and to like I say, listen to it on your CDs. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Lots to talk about tonight. Let's just go straight to the calls. Good evening, David.
Hello.
Hello, David.
Are you excited for tomorrow?
Sorry?
Are you excited for tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
The seance.
Seance is not happening tomorrow, mate.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's not happening tomorrow, mate. The séance is happening in September at some point in my new house with my tiny Ouija board. Hey, here's something, right? I've got a Ouija board now. It's a tiny one. And I've been using it as my mouse mat. Right? Is that
very dangerous?
Is that okay? Although I did find myself looking. This is kind of a joke, but this is actually true. So I've been using my Ouija board as a mouse mat, right? Which I think is fine, but I did suddenly find myself looking at Marry a Witch from the 18th century.com, and I don't remember how I got there.
That'll be the board,
mate. What you'll be doing?
That?
Right, there.
Sorry, hello?
You know when you double click on your mouse?
Yes.
When you actually do a Ouija, to wake up the ghosties, you actually tap the glass on the table. So you're recreating that.
Okay. The seance is not happening tomorrow.
Well,
you're not even coming to the seance.
I am.
Yes.
I'm down here in London. I booked a train and everything. You tell me it's not tomorrow.
Well, I don't even live in London now.
Kensington?
No, I don't live in Kensington. No, I live in a farm in the country now.
Well, I was going to ask you whereabouts it was, and then get a train.
Neil, can I just say, Neil, give us a call on 03444991000 and explain. This guy, right? This guy who's accused me of slagging off the woman who used to work here. His name escapes me. Hello,
it's Kathleen.
Kathleen. He says that Emma Willis only got her job by sleeping her way to the top. He doesn't use the sleeping word. He uses the F word.
No.
So, Neil, you, and this guy claims to be an on-air radio coach, a guy who doesn't even work in the industry.
Unbelievable.
He's going around saying, now, listen, Emma is a beautiful, talented woman. I've met her. I've worked with her, right? I'd like her job. But the suggestion that she slept her way to the top, you lost the argument. You lost the argument, Neil. So why don't you either phone up or go and jack off?
Is this the guys' club?
It is. Yes.
It's the man cave. Welcome to the man cave.
What would you like to say? Because you're really starting to get on my... I know what, David. You're a spiritualist and a seancist, yeah?
All right.
Yeah. Say hello to Ken from Newcastle.
Good evening, Ian.
Ken, say hello to Dave. He's
Good evening,
David,
Ken.
He's a ghost hunter. Ian,
Good evening, Dave. Good evening, gentlemen. And your new partner, Ian.
Yeah, okay, don't speak to him for the minute. I've not really introduced him properly.
Good evening,
yet.
Ken.
Ian.
Good evening, Dave.
Don't even talk to him, Ken. He's not meant to be here. Ian, say hello to David, who's a ghost hunter. Ken, say hello to David, who's a ghost hunter.
Hello, David. You're a ghost hunter, but I would just suggest, my friend, you're into very dangerous territory, but that is your decision. And Ian, you're holding a seance in September.
Seance. I'm hosting a seance, not a seance.
A seance, whatever way you want to pronounce it.
Yes.
You are entering into dangerous territory, and you're bringing your family into dangerous territory.
Tell us how. Tell us how, Kim.
Can I talk? Yeah.
A seance is trying to contact the dead.
Yes.
It is called necromancy in the Bible.
I will not be sleeping with them.
It is condemned by God. It is demonic.
Yeah, I won't be having sex with them.
I'm saying this to you in love and concern for you. I'm not the judge. I'm speaking to you in love and concern for your life and for your family, especially your children. You're drawing your children into very dangerous territory.
David, speak again.
Ken, you are a fanny.
Whoa, David, calm your horses. You can't call him a fanny. That's out of order. Apologies, Ken. That was out of order.
That's okay.
That was inappropriate. That was bad. No, apologise, David.
No, because he's attacking you, and you're my friend, and I won't have it, because Ken, right, quite frankly, Jesus was a knob.
Right, I'm cutting you off, David. That is inappropriate. I'm sorry, Ken. I thought he was going to give us a sensible debate. But I've been using the Ouija board as my mouse mat.
Well, Ian.
Yes, Ken.
Listen, when Jesus was on the earth, much of his ministry was casting out demons.
Yep.
He came to defeat the supernatural forces of Satan and his demons.
Okay.
When you enter into a séance, that type of situation, you are calling evil spirits into your home, into your heart, and into the presence of your children.
No, my
You're
kids don't. My
bringing
kids.
them into great danger.
My kids don't live there.
I thought you said you're going to bring your kids over there.
I'm not taking. Clean your lug out. I'm not going to take my kids to a séance. You think I'm nuts?
Well, actually, sometimes I do think you're a bit nuts.
Oh,
Ian.
fair play. I'll respect your honesty. No, my kids will not be at the séance.
Good.
They'll be upstairs. They'll be upstairs in their beds asleep.
Yeah, but they're into the house where your kids live.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this. What happened to me in Canada. We had friends in the Indian Native Reserve. His name was Bud. He was a Christian man who previously had been a very hardcore alcoholic. His family were tormented by demons speaking outside their home. Now, the houses in the reserves, they're usually about an acre of land. And round that house, his kids and himself and his wife were tormented by demonic spirits outside of the house.
Yes.
They called us to ask if we could help. Not that we're special, we're Christians. And they asked us to come and pray against the spirits. Yeah. So we did that. We went round the property 7 times, casting out the demons out of his house, every room in his house, and out of the area where he lived. He had a plot of land, about approximately an acre. We did that for 7 times, then we prayed and gave glory to God in the name of Jesus. Now, the next time we contacted him was about a week later.
And he was dead.
All gone.
He was covered in ectoplasm.
No more trouble.
Nope. Okay. Well, so if I do get possessed by demons, I've just got to call Jesus then. So I'm all right. That's insurance. That's like travel insurance.
Yeah, but Ian, you have to get serious about this, man.
I'm serious about it. I bought a Ouija board from Amazon.
You're not serious about Jesus.
No.
You're mocking Jesus.
I'm not mocking Jesus. I am having a séance, Ken, and whether you like it or not. And I'm going to stream it on YouTube, and if I get possessed by a succubus or an incubus, then I can just pray to Jesus.
This will be the worst thing you can do for your children, Ian.
No, the worst thing I did for my children was going on I'm a Celebrity, but thanks for your input. 0344 499 1000, just, yep.
Am I going to the séance then, mate?
No. This is Talk Radio.
Uncut after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You're very, very welcome to.
You did that quite quickly, mate.
A new direction in radio.
0344 499 1000. Just giving it him again, just in case. You did it very quickly, so.
Okay, this is my new co-host.
Hey, it's a high five, man.
Here we go, brother.
That's beautiful.
Ian Watkins, not that one. Certainly not that one.
It's the 2 Ians.
It's the 2 Ians.
Friday night. Me and you together.
Next week I'm off, and you're filling in.
I'm in.
What you got planned for the listeners next week?
Well, no. I don't want to reveal all my secrets.
Okay.
I've got some stuff in the man cave tonight, though.
Yep, okay. Well,
have you got any?
Let's get there in a bit. Let's get. By the way,
go through that.
Ladies are still welcome to call in. Because it would be nice to get the female perspective on some of the big news stories. So, girls,
everyone's welcome.
If you get permission from your husband, you're welcome to call in. Give
us a bell.
Let's go to Alan Caddick.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, how you doing, Alan?
About what cow?
He's talking to me.
Hey, man.
Yes, Alan. Just ignore the other Ian for the minute. Well, let's focus on me. What you got for us tonight?
Well, I've been thinking about this seance.
Yes.
It's a bit dangerous you putting it on YouTube.
Why is it dangerous? Do you think YouTube could become haunted? This is actually going to happen, right? In September, midnight, in my new farmhouse, I'm inviting a few selected friends. I've got a Ouija board, although it is tiny.
Are you sure I'm not invited?
I'm definite. And I'm going to be streaming it using night vision cameras at midnight on YouTube. Why is it dangerous putting it on YouTube?
Because YouTube might crash.
Has the internet, this is a serious question, has the internet ever been haunted? 0344 499 1000. I don't remember an instance of it happening.
It has.
Well, what go?
Nothing. I didn't say anything, mate.
Oh, I thought you possessing my started already.
This is more stilted than your usual phone calls, even the ones when you're actually asleep.
Well, I'm a bit bothered.
Why are you bothered?
Where's Miss Boyle?
Who?
This is awkward. This is awkward, mate. You need to lay this out properly,
I
don't
don't
you?
know who he's talking about. Who are you talking
The
about?
person you used to work with, Catherine.
Kathy.
Big boots to fill.
Yeah, very big boots.
No, not like that.
Size 12.
Unbelievable.
She doesn't work here anymore, Alan. She's gone.
She's one of the good guys.
Was a rank amateur. Terminated. She took 2 weeks off, which was a mistake. That's a mistake in this industry. You never take 2 weeks off. She would turn up, and I don't listen. Someone's accused me of being rude about her on air, so I'm not going to be rude about her on air. It's private. What happened between me and her and the boss, and her and some of the members of the TalkSport team. That is not for broadcast. Yeah. Suffice to say, right, and I will not reveal anything.
Don't say anything.
I won't. But suffice to say, I don't think turning up to work drunk is a good look, Alan.
Come on.
No, it's never a good idea.
I've had a couple of pints.
Well, a couple of pints and a few shots is
That's
fine.
all right, isn't it?
That's fine. But she would turn up and she
bladdered,
obnoxious, aggressive.
I don't believe
she
that.
would offer She would massage people that didn't want a massage. She was really slowing this show down. Alan, please stop saying, mate. You never even met the woman.
You've got to leave. Look, it's making it awkward for me, isn't it? Because I'm sort of coming in. You're making it awkward. Sorry?
Yeah, exactly. So she's history. She's gone. She's consigned to the rubbish bin.
The boys are back in town.
Exactly,
yes,
Alan.
come on.
Like the song we played at the start.
I remember that from Gladiators.
Okay. I don't like the kazoos either.
Sorry.
It just makes it sound a bit wacky.
I thought it was cool.
Sounds a bit wacky.
No, I'm not digging the kazoo.
Although, shut up, Alan.
What?
Although, you
were playing it earlier.
There must be a pop song that the kazoo. Here we go. What was the biggest hit? What was the biggest hit ever to feature a stylophone?
That's got nothing to do with kazoo.
It's a similar sound.
Where did that come from?
This is a great one. What is the Alan?
What a leap.
What is the biggest hit song ever to have a stylophone in it?
It was that song done by that Australian bad boy.
Nah, it's Telstar, wasn't it?
No. Let him finish his point.
Sorry.
It was a song done by that Australian bad boy, Wolf Harris.
No, mate. Wait, first of all...
He did use that a lot, though, didn't he?
I think calling an actual child molester and sex offender a bad boy, I think that kind of demeans... I think that's putting it very mildly. That guy's an obnoxious SH1T. But no, it was David Bowie. David Bowie's song.
Life on Mars?
No, it was... I think it was Ground Control to Major Tom.
Space Odyssey.
Yeah, I think it was that one. It's got...
Heroes?
It's got a thing in it. All right, Alan, I'm getting bored now. Bye.
Thank you.
There we go. Let's go.
He's a good lad, isn't he?
He's a great
Yeah,
lad.
I like him.
Boys
are back in town.
Here's Gatford. Hello, Gatford.
Hey.
Hi, Ian.
Yes, Gatford.
Yeah.
Hey.
And Ian.
Which one?
Okay, just get to. There's always. I notice there's a lot of dead air when you call in Gatford. So let's just say what you got to say.
Right. What I was going to say was loving the new format. Really looking forward to the hard launch. Will there
Monday.
be any
Please, Ian. Let him speak. You just keep interrupting them. Yes,
will there be
Gatford.
sort of T-shirts or sort of paraphernalia made up for the proper launch?
Yeah, I've got some little sort of slogans I'm going to work on.
Go on.
We're on the up.
Huh?
We're on the up.
We're on the up. We're on the up.
It's all about the bands. High fiving.
There we go, brother.
Beautiful. Never leaves me hanging.
Never leave a brother hanging.
Me.
So there's going to be plenty of merch.
What women do and they don't regret it.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah. They don't regret it, mate.
Will you be getting rid of the lady tech op?
We're gonna. Well,
she's great, by the way.
Hayley. It turns out there are, and this is insane. And this just shows political correctness gone mad. And this is why I can't wait for Brexit. Turns out you can't just sack a member of staff based on their gender, which I think is nuts. I think is absolutely insane.
She's good. I like her.
You can't do it. You can't do it. So she'll be with us until her contract expires or until Brexit.
Which comes first?
Thanks for your call. it feels like I'm doing a lot of the work with.
He's another good guy. He's another good guy.
Let's take a break, and then we'll speak to Matt, and then we'll speak to Jerry. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
The late night alternative with that man, Iain Lee. There's no strangers here, just friends you haven't stalked on Facebook yet.
Have never sent my picture to anyone who didn't request it.
The late night alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Yes.
Okay, 0344 499 1000. You can listen to Talk Radio on DAB, download the app, or go to the website. And I've been assured the last 2 nights, the glitch that's been happening between 11 and 1 has been fixed. And if you want to watch the show, you can come to youtube.com/Iain Lee. Look for the live feed. Let's go to Matt. Good evening, Matt.
Good evening. I think I know what's going on here. This sudden lurch towards masculine identity. I've heard a rumour from a very reliable source that you have recently been cast as the new Batwoman.
Is this one of these? This is one of those social justice warriors. Is it a libtard? All right, mate. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Well,
let's hear it.
Yes. As part of your deal with the studio.
Oh, okay.
Who are fighting the backlash against the previous person that was cast and has since I think had to turn it down.
Yes, mate.
You're moving away from social justice towards a more masculine identity, so that you can portray Batwoman as a man-loving cock fiend. If I'm allowed to use that word.
Not really, no.
No, sorry. But that was the theory I had. So that was it. That's all I had to say.
Well, you just wasted your breath. You wasted electricity on the phone call. You wasted our time, and I want you to go to bed. I want you to be thoroughly ashamed of your contribution to the show. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate the call, though.
Right over my head.
Let's go to Jerry. Good evening, Jerry.
Right.
Hello. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Who's that idiot in the background?
Go on, what?
Who's that idiot in the background?
Did you call me an idiot?
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he didn't.
Okay. You. Oh.
Who's that man in the face?
It's Ian.
Ian.
Yeah.
Ian, you host.
He's not. Are you talking about me being an idiot, or are you talking about Iain Lee being an idiot? Because.
Hang on a second, Jerry. Are you calling anyone in this studio an idiot?
There's a glitch.
The what? There's a glitch.
Glitch on the phone line.
The what?
A glitch on the phone.
There's a glitch on the phone line. Okay, fine. He's saying glitch. All right.
So he's not having a go at either of us.
No. What have you called it in about?
Listen, you Ian. Listen, you guy. This is your whistle.
Not the whistle. Don't blow the whistle.
Offside.
Very fussy. Very messy. Very messy.
Okay. Well, thanks for your call, Jerry. I appreciate that. Really appreciate the call. 0344 499 1000. Hey, you went, Ian, and you had a very arty day today.
Yeah,
you went and saw
Picasso.
You went and saw some work by
Picasso. Yeah.
One of the
just
greatest
get round to it, mate.
Artists. Here's the thing: you've got to stretch out 3 hours.
I see.
That's why I speak slowly. I leave pauses and I repeat. Okay, I speak very slowly, big gaps between words, and I repeat. All right.
Okay.
Repetition is the key to filling a 3-hour show. The whole act boils down to 25 minutes. So you've got to speak slowly.
Okay.
Leave big gaps and just repeat.
This is good. This is good for next week. Thank you.
So you went to see one of my favourite artists, one of the French masters. You went and saw Picasso.
He's Spanish,
What
mate.
was that like? What was that like being that close to
Picasso? Spanish, mate. Right, it was great. Actually, I know you may think that's not very manly, is it? But it is, because I tell you what. He was good at drawing bums and arses, wasn't he?
He did draw.
He was brilliant. I mean, there was one right. There was I mean, she was all over the place. You know, it's all surrealistic. But there was a mirror behind. See a right royal.
All right. Just okay. That's
big peachy.
Okay. All right. That's okay. Well, I like the way that you could see 2 eyes on a cheek.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that was.
He was rich. It was all about a certain year in his life, which was 1932, which was a purple patch for him.
Right.
And he did a lot of great paintings in it, and I got a lot out of it. It was very emotional, actually. There's nothing wrong with being in touch with your emotions, boys. Nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is all about blokes. We're going into bloker drive, but I don't want it to turn into...
Have a look at this.
Jesus.
It's good, isn't it? I've got something for you, actually. I've got a little present. You know, we're trying to do a bit of a bonding. We'll
do the present a bit. I want to do some of the stories. I'm just worried that I don't want it to be...
What about the man cave?
I want it to be blokish, but I don't want it to be sexist.
No, it's not going to be sexist. I was only talking about... These birds are dead, the Picasso birds, because they was 1932.
That actually makes it even worse. You're now talking about fit dead women, and I just think that is probably... it's probably not a good thing to do. Right. So,
yeah, you look in the paper.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Here's a nice story. This is a nice story. I'd be keen to get your thoughts on this.
What, my thoughts?
Yeah, keen to get your thoughts on this. This is a nice story.
Okay.
That's a turnip.
Can I sit on your knee when you?
No, you can't. Lost ring is around 1 carat. Is that a pun? Lost ring is around 1 carat. Don't get it.
I think it's a pun. Can I guess what the story is?
Go on, yeah, go on.
Is it right that man loses ring, right, in his garden or her garden, and they've got maybe it's not a garden, it might be an allotment, and then when their produce grows, like carrots and stuff, they dig him out of the ground, and there's the ring.
Yep, you got it exactly right.
Move on to the next story.
No, I'm going to read it. Missing 12 years. A gold ring lost in the owner's garden has been dug up 12 years later on the tip of a homegrown carrot.
The tip.
You can grow... yeah, it's actually funny. You can grow vegetables at home. Who'd have thought it? I don't know why you bother, because you can buy them.
Don't you do that on the farm?
No. It's cattle. It's dairy. Purely dairy. 1,499 cows. I had to shoot Olive.
I heard about that.
Shoot Olive in the post office.
Sorry, man.
Lynn Keach, 69, was washing the veg picked by husband Dave. I don't believe this story.
What's your Dave?
Because a gold ring lost in the owner's garden has been dug up 12 years later on the tip of a homegrown carrot. Lynn Keach, 69, was washing the veg picked by husband Dave when she spotted her sparkler. She said, "The carrot had grown into the ring. It must be a chance in a million. I couldn't believe my eyes." Now, here's the thing, right? I don't believe that story, because I thought they plucked it out of the ground and the ring was there. But she's saying she saw it when... just don't answer the withhelds, because it's the guy I took to court for being a perverted stalker. She is saying that she saw it when she was doing the washing, which makes me think maybe it had been on her finger for 12 years and she just had gone blind to it. It's like, you know, when you look for your keys, right? You go and look for your keys and you look everywhere. You look where they should be. You look where they often... You can't see it. And then, like, you get a friend to say, "Can you look for my keys?" Oh.
Pardon me. Sorry. That was out
of order.
That was out of order.
That is even actually...
it's a bloke's show.
Yeah, I don't...
Come on. It was a one-off. I got windy pops.
Okay.
Right, so maybe her finger was green. Do you have a green finger?
So you can't find your keys. And no, don't answer it, because he'll think he's on air. So just don't answer it. Cut him off. Let him keep ringing, because he'll think he's on air. Welcome to the nutcases, Ian. You're gonna have nutcases aplenty.
We're gonna every withheld number. It's straight to air next week.
No, don't say that.
No, we got to let them all in on the man cave. It's an open door policy. In fact, we don't have a door; it's a cave.
Lynn was given the ring with heart-shaped amethyst.
Amethyst.
Amethyst. Amethyst. Is that Greek?
Amethyst.
Is that Greek drink?
It's like a gemstone.
By Dave for her 40th birthday 29 years ago.
That's nice.
But it later became too small for her. Jesus, how big did her fingers grow? From the age of 40?
They were like carrots, mate.
But it later became too small for her, so she gave it to her daughter Sarah, 37, who lost it in the garden in 2006. Well, Sarah is a dick.
Why are we doing stories out of the papers, man? I've got stuff here in front of me.
We're going to get to it in a bit.
Okay.
Lynn of Monkton Heathfield, Somerset said, "We searched high and low but couldn't find her. I was gutted. Dave also looked for the ring every time he went out the back. Every time, Dave? Really? But he did not notice it when he dug up the carrots. Lynn added, Dave threw them in a tub outside the back door. I picked them up, put them in a bowl of water, I did, with some potatoes. Then saw the ring in front of me. It was amazing. That is a great story. It's a good time story. It's a feel-good story. It's an upbeat story. It's a happy story. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about Islamic extremism and jihadis.
Stimulating nightly emissions guaranteed to open your eyes and your mind.
Oh, my word.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Imagine a radio coach saying a woman had only got a job in television by effing her way to the top. That's outrageous. That's disgusting. And he's criticising me. And here's the thing, Mr. Radio Coach. You hate me, but you can't stop listening to me. So I'm winning on ticket. But the fact that you said someone who I've worked with and I think is very talented effed her way to the top means your opinion is worth naught, sir. But congratulations and good luck you. Good luck you with your coaching. I wish you the best of luck. Let's go to Mark. Good evening, Mark.
Hello. Good evening, Ian. That was quick.
Yeah, well, Mark, we take the best. We've got loads of callers backed up, but we take the best callers first.
Oh, the cream. Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
I've creamed you off. Go on, what you got?
you madman. We talked Macca a while back.
Yes, man. Paul McCartney.
Although
tonight's featured artist is Neil Diamond. Going to have some tracks exclusively.
I haven't listened to the show tonight, actually. I'm just phoning you completely blindfolded.
Yes.
Are you going to tell him then?
Yeah. Well,
yes.
Well, we've got a new co-host. Say hello to Ian.
Oh, Ian number 2. Hello, Ian number 2.
Hello, how you doing, man? Good to speak to you.
Likewise.
Tell us about Macca.
Are you partial to a bit of Macca?
Oh, I love Macca. He's great.
Who doesn't love Paul? If anyone doesn't love Paul McCartney,
just press it on.
Tell them to be quiet, whoever that is.
Yeah, my son wants to know. He wants to hear me in the other room.
How old is your son?
He's 11.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to be very polite about him.
Oh, really?
But if anyone doesn't like. If I meet someone and they don't like Paul McCartney, for example, in my car at the moment, I'm playing Memory Almost Full.
Yeah.
Good album.
It's a great album. It's for me, it's Paul McCartney's Sgt. Pepper's.
Yes.
And if someone gets in the car and says, what's this rubbish? Well, then I pull over and I say, well, could you get out of the car, please? Because they're not someone I want to share a journey with.
Quite right.
Yeah. Right, okay, yes.
So, you've got to like Macca.
Yeah, so I'm glad that somebody's reappreciating Macca because he gets vilified far too much.
Shall we listen to there's a new Paul McCartney song came out this week, wasn't there?
Hey, you shouldn't vilify me, man.
Well, vilification was my idea,
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well,
Hey, Macca, shut up, you. Always talking on you all the time.
Hey, John, it's hey, this is a good comedy bit. Keep doing this. Hang on, be quiet, Mark. This is totally improvised. We haven't rehearsed this.
We haven't.
I didn't know he could do John Lennon.
I can do him.
Well, John.
What, Macca?
Well, John.
Full of yourself again, aren't you?
Well, the Beatles. That was my idea.
No, it wasn't. I was there first.
Answer the phone. Sorry, I had to break character then, because the person we can't sack because of her genitals is not doing her job.
Okay.
John, it was my idea to start the Beatles,
No, it wasn't actually. Well, it was my idea. I had a dream.
I knew 20 Flight Rock on the top of the bus, and I said, let's start the Beatles, and then we did Revolver, and...
I think you're misremembering it, my friend, because I started it all myself.
Okay, we can do the voices, but it's not funny. Yeah. Right, stay there. This is the new Paul McCartney song. It's called Fuck You. So we got... Please...
Sorry.
This is
Hey, Macca, that new song's rubbish.
Well, hang on, let's hear it. It's Paul McCartney. It's called "Fuck You." So we've got to be careful. Bye, son. You should be in bed.
I'm trying to get rid of him.
Here we go. Shut up. Everyone, shut up. Here we go.
Could you talk about yourself?
Yeah.
Try to tell the truth. I could stay up half the night trying to crack your code. I could stay up half the night, but I'd rather hit the road. On the night that I met you, I was on the town. On the night that I met you, I just wanna know.
Yes!
How you feel.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's right, Paul McCartney on the bass now. Oh yeah! Live at the O2 Arena. He says fuck. He says fuck. He says fuck. Yeah. Take it home now.
Come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby, now.
Help me work it out.
We can work it out like the Beatles.
I won't let you down.
Never let you down.
So you don't need to shout.
Let it be.
I could stay up half the night.
Eleanor Rigby.
Playing with your head.
Penny Lane now.
Stay up half the night.
Play me bass guitar. And have sex. Yeah, that is classic McCartney.
It was. Are you familiar with your 70s Wings LPs, Ian?
I am getting more familiar, and I got to say, London Town is a great little record.
Oh, it's a bit challenging.
The song about... Hang on a minute. The song about the time-travelling man? That's a great song.
London
Hey,
Town
don't you know that I'm always going back in time? Something like that. Can't quite remember it.
What about Venus and Mars?
Yeah, a little bit.
How well do you know it?
Not particularly well. What's the point? Get to the point.
Well, what is track 4 on side 1?
I don't have a clue, mate.
Can you Google it?
Don't answer that phone call. It's a fake. No, any number that's got all those zeros, it's a fake. No, I'm sorry. We're just getting spammed by sexual predators.
Oh dear.
I can't Google it. Just tell me. You know the answer. Just tell me.
No, I can't. You're going to ruin it.
Right, I've got to Google track 4 on Venus and Mars.
Yes.
Right, okay. Venus and Mars. If this is rubbish,
yes,
then you're in trouble. Venus and Mars, Wings album. Okay. Track 4. Right, you gave me the answer.
No, I didn't ask you a question.
Get stuffed. Martin's on the line. Good evening, Martin.
Hello, Ian. Right. Do you mind, right, if I go off topic, like, and be a little bit like that's political, please?
Sorry?
Do you mind if I go off topic and explain why I hate and despise this country?
Oh, yes, I'm in. I hate this country as well. Let's do it, Martin.
This is it. This is what we're after. This is the meat and potatoes.
Say hello to the new Ian, Martin.
Hello, Martin. Come on.
Hello, Ian.
Come
Right,
on.
listen,
Spill it out.
This country, right?
Yes.
That's the way they treat the disabled, the poor, the unemployed, the vulnerable, like the people who can't fight for themselves, right? Yeah. And I found a perfect song, Ian, right, to represent what this country stands for, like.
Okay.
Have you heard of
Could you do me a favour? Could you do me a favour?
Yep.
Try and do the rest of this phone call. I'm enjoying what you've got to say. This is interesting. This is what we want to get to. We want to make the show more political in the future. I think we both agree about that.
Yeah, both of us.
But can you try and make your point without saying the word right or the word like?
Okay. I will do. I've had a friend recently who's committed suicide.
Oh, mate, God, that suddenly took a dark turn. I'm sorry about that.
There you go.
That was out of the blue.
Was that the blue? In that case, I'm going to let you say the word like and right.
Okay.
I wish I'd waited 10 seconds before imposing that rule.
After his experience, like the DWP, they call them, right? And
go on.
This, like, ESA, like, and when he had to go for the interview, like, he ended up talking himself. Now, I can sum up. Do you mind, like, if I can say one thing now, Ian? Mm-hmm. This country, I can sum it up in one word, right? Have you heard of a group called Limp Bizkit?
Of a what?
Have you heard of a new metal group called Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit, yes, I have. Are they? Yeah, I have heard. Whoa. This, no, Martin. Listen, let us know when we've got the delay back, please. That did dump, didn't it? Okay, because my dump light doesn't come on anymore, so I don't know. Thank you. Apologies to the people on YouTube. You will have heard that. If you want to get the full uncensored show, watch it on YouTube. Martin, you can't... What makes you think that kind of language is unacceptable, man? I'm sorry for your loss, and this is now... Ian and I are very foul-mouthed outside of the studio.
Terribly.
Hey, speaking of foul-mouthed, did you see, the guy in Celebrity Big Brother, not that guy, the guy who's obviously mentally ill and has had his face plastic surgery to look like Ken.
I've seen it, the Ken guy.
Yeah. I mean, that is, I don't want to, that to me is, I guess, what mental illness looks like, because that's not...
But you can sort of understand once you go down that road, then you're heading down the road, aren't you?
Once you pop, you can't stop. But he's already, in day one, been hauled into the diary room for using the N-word twice.
He's gone crazy
He's
already.
used the N-word twice, and he was fair play. Well, he was like going, "Well, I'm sorry, I was a bit drunk," and Big Brother went, "Look, we're not interested. It's out of order." But I remember a civilian Big Brother about 5, 6, 7 years ago,
Straight out,
when a girl used the N-word, out immediately. So I don't know. Martin's gone. Well, it's no great loss. It's no great loss. Sorry for your loss, Martin, but watch your language, buddy. Good evening. No, I don't want it back. Good evening, Jack.
When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand.
It's a bit ragga.
Everything I do, that's the wonder of you.
Oh!
Why wasn't that in your top 5 Elvis songs?
Because it's rubbish.
You're having a laugh.
You're having a laugh? That's a terrible song.
Why did you sing along then?
Well, because everyone sings along to The Wonder of You. Doesn't mean it's any good. I sing along to Una Paloma Blanca, but it sucks.
It would have been in my top 5, mate.
It would, or it wouldn't.
It would have been. Of course
Keep
it would
your
have been.
lugouts out, Jack.
I just can't help believing when she slips her.
I did it better. So what is this man cave? You got a side.
I've got the man cave
It's upside
side.
down. It's upside down.
Sorry.
It's upside down.
Yeah, the man cave. Yeah.
Let me show it to the peeps on there. So what is this? Talk us
So
through
it's the
this
man cave.
idea.
So basically what it is
idea,
you know that the powers that be, the people, the higher ups,
Yep.
people that pull the strings, want to bring this show into the 21st century and make it more testosterone, balls out, thing. The man cave is part of that, and it's like topics to do with manly men stuff. In order for people to get involved with the show, actually interact with the show, give them something.
By the way, someone is just accusing us of being sexist.
What about?
Socialist Snowflake. Actually, her name says, I don't know if this is a joke, but anything that ignites the ignorant sexist folk and plays them off against the woman who used to work here is a problem. I am a feminist. I am against sexism. This is not sexist show.
No.
It's just a show for blokes. You've got your Women's Hour. You've got Women's Hour on Radio 4.
On the 4.
You got all these programmes. We're just doing something for blokes.
You've got loose women.
Okay, carry on. It's TV. Carry on.
Yes. Yeah, so basically, I've got a few things. In the man cave tonight.
Yes.
And you said that you were going to cross over to me, and I was going in the man cave tonight.
Yep.
And I've got some topics. Do you want them now, or?
Let's have one now. Then we're going to go to the news.
Okay.
And then we'll come back with a track from the new Neil Diamond album. He's tonight's featured artist.
All right.
And
then we'll do some more.
We'll do some more. So go on. By the way, if you want to call in at any point, 0344 499 1000. Away you go.
Get involved. So in the man cave tonight, we're compiling the mustard list.
Okay, go on.
The mustard list.
What is
We're
that?
talking borderline boilers.
Hang on a minute.
That's 2. I've given you 2
What's
now.
the mustard list?
Well, it's like the things mustard, man.
Gas.
I've got. Well,
Hellman's?
not like that. No, Hellman's. That could be in there.
Hellman's mustard.
But I've got a list.
Coleman's. David Coleman's.
No, you've got it wrong. See, in certain parts of the country, people use the word mustard to say that they like it. You see.
Oh, do they?
So we're having a mustard list. You see,
Oh, I
of
like
things that people like. And I've, maybe we can run through my list, and then you can add to the list tonight.
Okay, what's on your?
I need some music for this list. Really. Have we got?
Okay.
Have you got any music? Call us on.
What kind of music do you want?
0344 499 1000 if you want to add to the mustard list. Just what you think. Mustardy list music. Okay, on my mustard list. No, and that's a bit. It needs to be a bit more. Oh, that's okay. Okay, on the mustard list so far, sausages, Quest TV, birds, waistcoats, Pele, pool, the adjustable spanner, feats of strength, chicken nuggets.
No, I don't go with that.
Liam Gallagher, urinals, Donna Air, Margate, the Bugatti Veyron, Blueies.
Huh? Blueies? The drug?
The drug?
Oh, the movies.
No,
I've heard them called
the blue.
Oh, you mean
Not the movies.
you
The
mean
blue.
Viagra?
Yeah, man.
You know
the blueies.
You know you can buy Viagra
Can
now.
you?
can
From
buy
the
it.
shop over the counter.
Yeah, you can buy
come
it
on.
now.
Have you ever used it?
Yeah, I have.
Wow.
And I'm tempted.
All night long.
Well,
all night long.
I'm tempted to do a show on Viagra.
Yeah, do it. Is that when you come back and we're doing it together, the two Ians? Or,
Maybe.
Bovril. We're going to come back to the mustard list.
We're going to come back to the list. We're going to come back with this song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
This is the new direction of Talk Radio. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Red wine go to my head. You make me forget that I still need a soul. Red wine, it's up to you. Memories won't go. No memories won't go. I'd have sworn there were times thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong, and I find just one thing makes me forget. Stay close to me and don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue, blue heart. My blue, blue heart. That red wine.
Diamond. Oh yes. Featured. Yeah. The crowd there going crazy.
Don't like that.
Featured artist of the night from the brilliant new album Hot August Night 3, recorded live at the Greek Theatre, Los Angeles. This comes with two CDs.
Could have been a greatest hits.
And a DVD.
Without the live stuff.
Because
been better.
DVDs don't really sell on their own now, so they package them with
sweets
with the CDs. I don't know how you cannot like live albums. Every live album by a band is their best album, right? Let's go through it.
Okay.
Peter Frampton Comes Alive, right? The best album, yeah? Out of his... name another Frampton album. You can't do it.
I can't.
Right. Kiss Alive. Right? Name another Kiss album.
Kiss.
I'll tell you what.
MTV Unplugged.
I'll name. Which is live.
Is that live?
Yes, it's MTV Unplugged.
Yeah, but it's not properly live. It's not properly live, though, is it?
You've just named
it's MTV, isn't it?
I'll name another live album. I'll name another Kiss album that's better. Kiss Alive 2.
How many live albums did they do?
4.
4 live albums. That is like taking the absolute mickey. That
it is a little bit. It's the money.
Too much. Too much, mate.
The Beatles live at the Hollywood Bowl. That is their best album.
No, it's not.
It's their best album.
They did a reworking of it, did they not, for when they brought out that Ron Howard movie?
Oh, yeah.
That was a little bit better than the original, but let's face it, the Beatles live weren't that great.
the Beach Boys in concert from 1972. That's a great record. That's the best record.
But it's not actually the performers
That's the best record
that ruin those albums.
Of the
It's the
Beach Boys.
idiots in the crowds.
It's the idiots who don't like them.
No, it's the idiots in the crowds who like a song will start and then suddenly they're going, "Whoa! Congratulations to ourselves. We realise what the song is."
There is a lot of that. There is a lot of that, yeah.
And that's just stupid.
They don't start applauding until the guy sings the first line.
Exactly.
It's like, well, you're such big fans. Why didn't you get it from the introduction?
Totally. So just do the clapping at the beginning and don't ruin the take.
By the way, if you were watching on YouTube during the break, I said we couldn't get rid of Hayley because of her genitals. I think we've got clear grounds for dismissal. She poured my coffee all over the desk. Not once. She did it twice.
But it was my fault though, because I've got a bag.
What the heck?
I've got to be honest about it.
There was a bag there. It's obvious. You could see it.
Well, no, because it's dark in here. Because you have the lights down, so it's probably your fault.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's the two Ians, mate.
Nice.
Good evening.
Nice.
How you doing?
It's the two Ians. It's a new direction of the show. It's kind of a soft launch.
And you're making it too soft, to be honest with you, because I am ready. I'm raring to go.
I tell you what, let's have, because you're filling in for me next week. Let's have a little listen to what it sounds like. You deal with Simon in the New Forest. Away you go, buddy.
Hey Simon, how you doing, man? Hey Simon, have you put him through?
I've put him through.
Hello Simon, Simon in the New Forest. How you doing, man? Yo, what's happening, man? What's going down?
Let's try it now.
Is he there? That's a bit unfair, isn't it? You didn't put him on.
Simon
in the New Forest.
Right,
Simon in the New Forest.
Call him back, please. Call him back.
So he's not there then?
He's not there.
What are you doing?
No, it's not me. They ballsed up on that side.
No, they didn't. Come on, man.
They ballsed up on that side. So, we've done your mustard list.
Yeah, is anybody calling up with that? Anybody joining in the mustard list?
No, they don't seem...
Well, OK, all right.
They don't
do you want some more stuff in the man cave tonight?
Yeah, let's...
In the man cave tonight.
Hang on a minute. Simon might be back. Yeah, we go. You talk to Simon.
Hey, Simon, how you doing, man?
Oh, how you doing, man? Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, oi, oi.
Listen, when I hear about women spilling men's coffee, brings out my very misogynistic attitude. It's not on.
What? Well, she did spill the coffee.
That's what I mean. Sack her.
No. It was my fault because I put a case on the floor that was... It's quite dark in here and she trips over it twice.
Oh, you're an apologist then?
Yeah, you can't sack it. Anyway, anything else, mate?
Yeah, how much do you reckon you get paid for a gig on This Morning?
This morning? I'd have to pass that over to
I haven't done This Morning for
my
about...
number 2.
I haven't done This Morning for about 6 or 7 years. The last time I did it, I was reviewing the papers, and I think I got 250 or 300 quid.
That's good money, isn't it?
6, 7 years ago.
It's good money, that. What would you do with their money?
Well, presumably, though, the Schofield would get more than that, wouldn't he, per day?
Yeah, he gets about £250,000 a year. That's good.
That's good money.
Why is he advertising for a completely...
Listen, we don't talk about the adverts on the station, but people are allowed to make money any way they want. I
just feel it's embarrassing, that's all.
Well, yeah, but first of all, right, let's move away from any adverts we may play on the station, because it's obvious we can't talk about them. But suffice to say that if a daytime, one of ITV's best daytime television presenter was doing an advert, he's getting at least £100,000. So, embarrassing now, is it?
Yes, pride, isn't it?
Get stuffed. Pride. People like that are idiots, right? You get offered $100,000 to do a week's work, because that's all it'll be. 4 days filming, a day, and I'm not talking about Schofield specifically, 4 days filming, a day in a voiceover booth, and maybe a couple of days later in the year at an event or something. You're going to get at least $100,000. He's telling me turn it down for pride?
No.
Well, actually, here's something. I did walk away from series 5 of the 11 o'clock show, which is the one John Holmes ended up doing, out of a very, very misplaced sense of pride. And it was going to be 10 weeks. I can't even believe I'm saying this. It's going to be 10 weeks, and it was going to be £9,000 a week. And I walked away from it because I didn't think the show was funny. What an idiot!
That's reminding me,
actually.
That's reminded me about
Yes.
I've got a little bit of a present for you, mate. Because
Yep.
obviously it's hands across the water, and high five,
hands across the sky.
I'm loving it,
Yes.
it. And I've got this for you. I think it goes quite well with your style. And
There we go.
everything.
What's this, man?
This is a CED video disc.
Yes, laser disc.
Well, sort of. Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor, Stir Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this for?
Because it's a present, mate, and I think it sort of says everything about you and stuff. Because it's geeky, man. It's geeky. You can't open it up. It doesn't work like that. You can't open it up. You need a player.
Oh, so this isn't even...
it's like a cartridge.
So this isn't even like the laser discs where you get them out.
No. You put it into the player. Have you got a player?
Well, no, mate. No one had one of these players, even when they came out in 1983 for about 2 months. No one had these. Everyone went straight to VHS. I had a Betamax.
It looks good though. It's Stir Crazy.
It's quite.
I thought it fitted in.
But
I watched you in the jungle.
Okay, that's great, and I appreciate your support. But this is
Stir Crazy, mate. We could be the new Pryor and Wilder.
I'm going to use this instead of the Ouija board as my mouse mat. How's about that?
Okay.
Can't say fairer than that. Nick, you take it for now because it's quite bulky.
It is big, isn't it?
I'm trying to streamline the thing. Yeah, we've seen it. It's quite bulky.
No. Okay.
So,
I'll just put that back underneath here. There.
By the way, can we get Catherine? Catherine is on the YouTube channel, encouraging trolling. How is she still a mod on there, Matthew? Who runs the channel? Can we take her off, please? Because she's actually stirring up the SH1T. So
really,
we don't want any of that. And this is why she had to go. This is why she had to go. Okay, put the sign down now. We've seen that.
I just thought you might come to me.
Tonight's show is dedicated to the Trivago lady.
Hot,
very hot indeed. I certainly wouldn't mind
getting a holiday off her.
Using her website to book a holiday. That's what I was going to say. Here we go.
Shaggable lawnmowers.
Okay, what?
That caught your attention, didn't it?
It did.
Have you got a lawnmower that is shaggable?
No, I haven't got a lawnmower yet, and I've got a lawn. I haven't got a lawnmower. I'm dreading having to buy a lawnmower.
This is it. You're going to be into this, right? I have seen a lawnmower online.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, I would do it.
So
I would do this lawnmower.
We're just veering into the sexist language.
Why?
So let's just bring it back.
No, sorry.
A little bit, please.
Apologies. Do you want me to tell you about this lawnmower or what? You need a lawnmower, and
okay, go on.
It's a G-Tech cordless lawnmower, right?
Yes.
It's got mint green wheels.
Yeah.
Just can you look that
I'm
up?
doing it. Yeah. That's
36V lithium battery.
Yeah. That's a great lawnmower.
That is nice, is it not?
Yeah. £350.
It's expensive, but look at those wheels. I love the lime green wheels. Okay. I personally,
not quite sure where we're going with this.
Just if you got a shag, I've got a standard Flymo Chevron.
Don't say that word anymore.
I've got a standard Flymo Chevron.
Yep.
It's orange.
Okay.
Tiny bit of kit does the job, but in no way does it give me the horn as much as the G-Tech cordless lawnmower does with its mint.
No, dump that. There we go. Dump that.
What have you dumped?
I'm not saying it.
Okay.
That is offensive. Right, here's a story. We all have a murder. We all have a murder. And
what kind of a murder?
Well, your murder in a minute. If you don't shut up and listen to this. Bit of respect. This is actually a serious story. So just No. This is actually a serious story. So just turn it down a bit. The riddle of the identity of Jack the Ripper has taken a twist, with claims the grisly serial killer may have been a woman. This is in the Mirror today. Dozens of...
I knew it.
Okay. Dozens of theories... please, you're making it sexist. Please don't make it sexist. Please. Okay, thank you. Dozens of theories exist as to who terrorised Victorian London's East End, including the one that it was painter Walter Sickert, but none of them has been proved conclusively. My favourite theory up until now is the one that it was the American guy. You heard about this American guy, like a serial killer in America who
wasn't him
over to Britain. But you know about that guy's.
Wasn't him.
But do you know about that guy's house?
it had stuff in it that incriminated him.
No,
that was
Listen,
circumstantial.
Listen, he had this hotel in America. This is incredible, and it was like a death maze. So it was full. He built it himself. It's nuts, man. It's full of interconnecting rooms and dead ends and hidey holes and secret passages. And people would enter it and they would never come out. They couldn't get out. They couldn't escape.
I've seen
making a film of it.
Diagram of it.
Yeah, it's nuts. Making a film of it with DiCaprio.
Nobody ever found any bodies. So
no, he killed loads of people. That's not even disputable.
So he went to jail for it?
It was on Howard Hughes. No, he died, I think.
Before he was...
Now, the story of a female doctor's assistant with a hatred of prostitutes...
I knew it.
Because she could not have children, will be told at the London dungeon. The Ripper's first victim was Mary Ann Nichols in 1888. Don't make the noise. Jesus, don't make the noise. And 4 more murders of prostitutes followed.
I was there today, actually. I was there today in Whitechapel.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Doing the walk.
The history. It's funny, isn't it? You get tours and walks of these. A series of notes signed Jack the Ripper led police to believe the killer was a man. But Metropolitan Police Detective Frederick Aberline recorded witness statements claiming to have seen someone wearing the final victim's clothing as they left the murder scene.
It was all sexist.
Historian John Morris stated the case for a female killer in his 2012 book, The Hand of a Woman.
Totally.
And put doctor's assistant Lizzie Williams in the frame. Well, why are we only hearing about it 6 years later then?
Sexism.
He said 4 of the 5 victims had their uterus removed, with the 5th showing signs of an attempted removal. Jeez, that's disgusting. Williams was unable to have children of her own. It's believed this spurred hatred towards prostitutes who were able to become pregnant so easily. Here we go. This is a name, Richard Quincy.
What? From the TV programme?
I don't think it is Carl... What was his name? Karl Lagerfeld.
That was a great...
What was his name? The actor? Carl Malton.
Carl... He faints, doesn't he, in the...
No, the Chinese fella faints. Carl... But is it true, right, that the bloke who played Quincy... Is this true or is this a joke?
He had 2 penises?
The bloke who played Quincy, when Quincy finished, would go to, like, autopsies and try and help out at autopsies. That's what I've heard. That he was a bit... honestly, this is what I've heard. I'm not even doing a thing now. That he was a bit of a boozer, and he did Quincy for so long...
We just stagger in.
That when Quincy finished, he rocked up. Let's take a break. I'm going to look for it. This is the 2 Ians on Talk Radio. Oi, oi.
No rules nocturnal nattering for nightbirds, nurses, and Nosferatu.
All right, cool.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
So, did that really happen then?
What? We've mentioned this before on the show, and I don't want to get too vulgar. 0344 499 1000, by the way.
Lads Bible.
Yeah, they'll be stealing this. Late Night Alternative, if you want to Skype. You'd be very welcome to. I've just accepted a couple of people on there, so Skype him. But we've talked about this before, and in fact, Roger, who listens to the show, can still do it. Roger's a grown man who can fillet himself. This is true. He's blind. I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. But when I was a teenager, I could do it. I could do it.
Yeah.
I could.
Well, unbelievable, that.
But I stopped. Seriously, I stopped because I wondered if it meant I was gay. That is a true story.
It's a feat of strength. Football, cars, fishing, boys' holidays, strip clubs.
Is this next week's itinerary?
Pirates, pubs, mates, cougars, high-fiving. Love it.
Yeah.
Farting.
Okay.
Builder of the week. That's what I'm looking forward to doing that next week.
Builder of the week is that. He's doing that.
Builder of the week.
That is actually a good feature.
Yeah. If you're a builder, you want to be builder of the week, call us now on this number, Ian.
0344 499 1000.
Cushy.
The telephone number.
That's the
By the
number.
way, can I just say, this is Britain's most listened to late night phoning show, so thank you for that. It's also, I'm going to say it, Britain's most watched late night phoning show. We have got the highest figures on YouTube. This isn't even a joke. The highest figures on YouTube we've ever had. And so it proves that people want to watch stuff that is good, not just eye candy. So Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. Thank you for everyone in youtube.com/Iain Lee. Look for the live feed. You can join in there.
We could be so good for you.
Well, okay. And
anything you want to do.
It's the highest viewing figures that we've ever had. So thank you for that. That makes me feel...
and me too. It's both of us now,
special.
mate. We're in this together.
Okay.
Drones.
I was about to do drones!
Were you about to do drones?
What have you got about drones?
I've got drones, right?
Go on,
drones.
you do your drone things, and I've got a drone story
I've got
for you.
here gadgets, man. Drones, right? Best gadget ever, drones. Are the restrictions just too tight now?
Yeah.
When it comes to privacy, ruined by bureaucracy.
It does. I like
going into your neighbour's garden.
Filming my neighbours through their bedroom windows with my drone, and apparently you can't do that now.
Well, you can't. You can't even go in. You can't even take your drone into the park.
No.
And
you can't
go and look at the tennis players.
You can't attach drugs to it and fly into a prison.
You can't do nothing with the drone these
Well,
days,
this is what
mate.
you can do.
What's the point in having a drone?
Have a listen. I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Go on, then.
This is a drone story. You have to admire his perseverance. Inventor Zhao Deli's motorbike in the sky has made its first successful flight after 1,559 attempts. So this is a drone that you can ride. After crashes, fires, and other failures, the scientists managed to stay airborne on the 1,560th test in southern China, hoping that it will inspire confidence among potential buyers. Mr. Zhao says mass production of the drone you can sit on will begin next year. It will sell for around £5,000. £5,000. That's nothing for a flying drone. That is nothing for a flying sitting drone.
Would you be in on this?
Yes, man!
You like wasting your money, do you?
I do. Yeah. And the first big thing I bought when I got TV money was one of those Japanese robotic dogs, an Aibo. 1,600 quid. I had to get drunk to order it online because I was so nervous. I'd never spent that much money in my life.
Have you still got the Aibo?
No, I sold it for £135 about 5 years ago.
Oh.
An electric motor with a battery life of 30 minutes drives 8 propellers and provides a top speed of 44 miles per hour and is enough lift for a passenger weighing up to 15 stone. So I'd need to lose a few pounds.
Is that allowed then? Because you're not really... You've not got a camera on it, so you're able to go in somebody's back garden.
I'd hold a camera. I'd hold a camera.
Is that a loophole?
Yes,
it's a loophole. I think we found a loophole. Hey, lads doing lads things.
Good.
Talk radio.
Good evening, Nick.
Hello, boys. How are you this evening?
Feeling very, very fruity, Nick. What you got for us?
Well, I've got the man cave and the mustard.
Oh, this is good. Have you got the music?
Let me get some man cave mustard music.
In the man cave tonight, we're compiling the mustard list. Where were we at on the list? Donaire.
There we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Away you go, Nick.
Right. Well, I think we'll have a bit of Gary Lineker.
Yep. Great football player, great commentator. Don't agree with his left-wing liberalist, bring 'em all over here views, but I do enjoy his crisps. So it's horses for courses.
Yes.
Great crisps.
A nice bit of Barry Island, I think.
I don't know him. Was he a singer in the 70s?
And now Iain Lee will know this person. A bit of Weird Al Yankovic.
Can I correct you?
Yes.
It's a hard C, Weird Al Yankovic. He's been on the show a couple of times. It's Weird Al Yankovic, but we love Weird Al.
Oh, yes. He's awesome.
Yeah.
So, Weird Al.
Anything else for your mustard list?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Right, Nick. That was a great call. I appreciate
it. And I'm really looking forward to the new launch, too.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
It's just we and I agree with the Rebecca Brooks at the Sun when she says there's too much radio by and for women, and being a man, I'm gonna say it, a white man. There's very little out there for us, and so this is a real opportunity to and men of all ethnicities are welcome, and women are welcome too. But it's a real opportunity to create something new and unique, and to fill a gaping hole in the market.
I agree with you there, buddy.
Thank you, Nick. You take care, mate.
And you too. Have a good night.
Thank you very much. Does this music sound appropriate?
One by one, we're dragging them in.
I don't know if the music sounds appropriate or not.
That's good. I've got a couple more to add to the mustard list.
Hang on. Mr. Zhao declared it was like riding a motorbike in the sky. My dream has come true. He's named the drone Magical Cloud. I'm getting one of those.
Waste of money, mate.
I'm getting one of those. I'm going to ride it. I'm going to ride it to work.
Ride it, baby.
I'm going to ride it to the shop.
Ride it, baby.
And I'm going to enjoy
Ride
it.
it, baby.
That's what I'm going to do.
Good man.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Just calm down ever so slightly.
I'm excited.
Here's the thing. You've peaked. We're only halfway through the show. You've peaked. You've got nowhere to...
I'm
you can go even higher.
I'm building.
Okay.
Brown sauce. Put that on the mustard list.
Great record. No, great band. Remember Brown Sauce?
No, it's going on the mustard list.
Yeah, but do you remember the band, Brown Sauce?
Never heard of them, mate.
Okay, they were a band. I don't want to be a winner. I want to be a winner.
Tequila.
That's a great... By the way, that's a great name for a woman wanting to get into the adult entertainment industry, isn't it?
It's a great
That's
name.
a great name.
Great. We should do that. Great names for women to go
and
to
for men.
stripping.
And for men.
Getting carried away there, mate.
What would you...
sorry.
Well, my stripping name would be Tequila Sunrise.
Mine's Trixie Amp Whistle.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just to say that I don't blame you for this one bit, but it just seems a strange coincidence. We've got less phone calls than we've ever had.
It's because you're not giving my...
You're just listing things that get you horny. That's what you're doing. And I don't know if that's great phone-in fodder. I don't know if that's great phone-in fodder.
The last chap we had on, a discerning listener,
very brief.
He got involved with the mustard list, and you can too. You're not plugging the number enough. You're not plugging my things enough.
344991000.
After 12 tonight, we'll be giving you the latest on our new men's health campaign, Gout Out of Here.
Okay, I like that,
yeah. Problems with your toes. Hopefully we're going to give you some tips, and if you got gout, call us.
Cheese and port is what causes that. Good evening, Oliver.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Oliver. You're live on Talk Radio. What can we do for you?
Hello. Oh, well, I was just listening to the show tonight, and I like the new direction.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
It's really got into my mind, though, because I feel like now I need to be more manly.
Well, no, here's the thing, right? What is being a man? What does being a man mean in the 21st century? For some, it's fighting and drinking and shagging. But it can also be sensitivity, it can be crying, it can be humanity, it can be caring for a flower, it can be holding a child.
Less of those, though.
It can be...
More of the first
Well,
stuff.
when I was in the jungle, I presented a different side of masculinity. I was not afraid to cry in... This music's actually slightly off-putting. So, gonna mute that. There we go. It's gone. This is slightly off-putting, that.
Sorry.
So it was. I think there are all kinds of different masculinity. No one knows what being a man is in 2018.
Let's put together a man live on the show tonight.
Please be quiet. I'm listening to Oliver.
Yeah, but I thought this was a new direction for you.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what being a man was, because I thought maybe I need to lower my voice.
This can be a good fun. What does being a man mean to you, Oliver?
Suppressing my emotions and not being all girly.
Yeah,
not being all girly.
Like being muscular.
Well, no,
muscles.
No, muscles aren't. I was watching a very interesting video with a very muscular woman last night when I couldn't sleep.
Well, but that's not that's woman muscular.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me.
It does. You know, there are some men who pay to get beaten up by muscular women. They pay to wrestle very muscular women, and that they stand no chance of beating because these women are insanely strong.
Wow.
Yeah.
But so I've been listening to the man cave, and he's been that other Ian.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm here, mate. I'm here.
That's taken over the show. He's been telling me that being a man's like loving electrical lawnmowers and
actually,
that man.
I'll tell you what, mate. We've got this brilliant feature coming up next week. It's we're going to be testing some angle grinders.
Some what?
Angle grinders, mate.
On the air?
Yeah, come on, that's going to be awesome. We're going to get the sparks flying and everything, and then we're going to give you next week.
I suppose it would sound good.
Yeah,
but you
Come
do it
on.
next week. But when I come back, we won't be doing
It's good. You've got to do testings. You've got to test stuff on the show.
Yeah.
What Ian do I listen to now? I'm confused.
You're listening to Ian and Ian, the two Ians.
But what Ian is right? It's like one Ian lies and one Ian tells the truth. What is a man?
Is that a Makita XAG11T?
It is.
Yeah, I can tell you.
There we go.
Do you know that's
That's actually quite a good sound.
It is, isn't it? And we're going to be testing the best angle grinders around.
Here's the thing, Oliver. It's still
next week on the show.
Oliver, here's the thing, and I don't think it's been communicated properly tonight. But it is, and Chelsea squad is listening. I'm glad Chelsea's enjoying the show. It's still my show, and Ian is kind of going to be the co-host. So it's sort of like 70-30 my show. So I'll be the one driving it.
That's not.
And Ian is like the sidekick.
That's not what
the sidekick.
That's not what I've been told.
Who is the alpha? Who is the alpha male?
I am the alpha.
I am the Uber alpha.
We try not to. We've got a lot of black cab drivers listening, so we don't mention them. I am the alpha, and it could be argued that Ian is the cuck of the runt. I got to be very careful saying that.
Yeah, be careful, mate.
Look, very careful saying that.
The angle grinder, right, is the go-to tool for stripping rust.
Okay, I don't really care about that.
What is wrong with you, mate? Cutting, polishing, and deburring metal, mate.
Okay.
And it's about time we had more angle grinding on Talk Radio from next Monday.
You're doing the thing now.
Yeah. England moved up to 6 in the FIFA rankings.
You're doing
this
the
week.
thing now where it's my show, and when I'm talking, I drive the show. And
I'm like all over you.
Okay, let's play that trail now, please, Johnny, if you can. Thank you very much indeed.
Unbelievable.
A star-crossed soapbox for sailor boys, stable girls,
I'm on the edge.
and stripper grands.
It depends who you're with and it depends on the situation.
Late night speech radio with a difference.
Thank you.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
So the phone calls, very quiet on the phone calls tonight, Ian. I suspect that it's your vibe that is killing the vibe here, and that is fine. We can work around that. But just 03, if you want to call in, 0344 499 1000. You can Skype Late Night Alternative. We're sat here talking about stuff, but if Ian's stupid topics aren't doing it for you, you can call in about absolutely anything you want to call in about.
Aren't you supposed to be like bigging up me so that my show runs smoothly whilst you're away?
You never want anyone filling in for you who's better than you, which is why I liked it when that woman,
Catherine,
used to fill in.
Big shoes to fill.
Size 12. Tiny hands, though.
I didn't mean it like that.
Hey, listen to this nut job, right? An airline passenger who was running late and called in a bomb hoax in the hope it would delay his flight has been jailed.
Surprise.
That is nuts!
Surprise. There he goes.
What a nut job!
Throw away the key, that's what I say.
Investigators found that Jacob Abdelik had used his own phone to make this. I'm laughing, not because bomb threats are funny, they're not, but because anybody would think that was a sensible option to get the plane to wait for them. He used his own phone to make the anonymous call to police claiming there was a bomb at Gatwick. His Norwegian airline, I'm flying with Norwegian next week. They are...
they're great.
They're not great. On the flight out there...
Very friendly, Norwegians.
Very friendly. On the flight out there, I didn't have any movies. The flight out to New York last time, there were no movies. I stand corrected. They did show 2 movies at a preset time on the flight. One of them was Justice League. It wasn't Stir Crazy. It wasn't Stir Crazy. Okay. One was Justice League, and one was like an old... one was Poirot, Murder on the Orient Express, the new one.
That's a good one, isn't it?
But so I thought, I don't really want to watch either of those films, but I'll try it. But it was like they were, outside post offices sometimes, or old corner shops. You'll still sometimes see a box of VHS tapes, and it will say, take 3 for £1, right? It was like they just bought these on VHS. The quality was the tracking was all to cock. So I couldn't watch them.
It's like the old days. I went to...
8 hours on a flight with no movie.
Oh. I used to go to New York sometimes. You went on Air India, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Brilliant food.
Great food on Air
India. And amazing films. really got into Bollywood whilst I was on him.
True
story, actually.
Yeah, it's not a great one. But
it's true.
Okay, well, it's true.
Sometimes the best.
Still be told.
No. Sometimes the best stories are the ones that are true and devoid of much.
His Norwegian airline
content.
flight to Los Angeles was ready to leave when the 47-year-old ran just 8 minutes before takeoff. While he was still struggling to reach the airport near Crawley, West Sussex. We know where Gatwick is. Despite the plane being delayed for 90 minutes because of his call, the French librarian was still late and started arguing with flight attendants after they refused his boarding. He was told to return on another date to arrange his flight, police said. But inquiries then revealed that the phone number used to make the hoax call was the same number Abdelek had called from to book his original flight. Hang on a minute. So he didn't 141 his number. He didn't block his number. He just phoned up and said, there's a bomb on the plane. And if he did that and then phoned up to make another booking, why didn't the police just phone him back after the bomb threat and say, hello, did you just phone in a bomb threat? Huh? No. This number just came up, but it was not me. I am a French librarian.
It takes time, doesn't it, for the cogs to start...
The cops.
The cogs and the cops to start a-moving. Sometimes.
Abdelek was arrested at Gatwick 11 days later as he attempted to board another flight to the United States. He admitted the telephone number used to make the hoax call was his, but claimed he could not have made the call because he'd lost his SIM card days earlier. Oh, yeah, those SIM cards are always falling out of phones and down drains and things like that.
It's the small ones I find are the problems.
They're always dropping out.
Did he go down?
We're going to find out. He was charged with communicating false information regarding a noxious substance likely to create serious risk to human health.
Send him to the pokey.
Abdelek of Hackney, East London, I thought he was a French librarian, was due to stand trial on Tuesday at Lewis Crown Court, but changed his plea in the dock and admitted making the hoax call. He was jailed for 10 months in order to pay a £140 victim surcharge. Gatwick Police Chief Inspector Mark Clothier said... This was quite a ridiculous decision made by Abdelek, who fabricated an extremely serious allegation purely for his own benefit. He was running late for his flight and thought it would be a good idea to call in a hoax bomb. However, this turned out to be the worst decision he could have made. I bet he's made worse, this guy. His actions caused the flight to be delayed and also caused a level of fear and distress among a number of staff and passengers on board the flight. The consequences of making allegations about bombs, guns or similar at densely populated locations such as airports are well documented, and Abdelek's sentence serves as a warning to others. This sort of behaviour will not be tolerated. Yeah. What an idiot! That guy should be banned from air, or even aeroplane. Yeah. What do they do in America? They don't call them aeroplanes, they call them airplanes. Those Americans, I love them, but I hate them at the same time. Well, you're rubbing your book with glee. I'm a little bit apprehensive as to what you've got in there, because so far the features you've brought to the show haven't been up to snuff.
You've not been pushing them enough.
So we will, please don't, when I'm doing a thing, don't talk, because it just throws me off.
Sorry.
The thing, and I didn't my train of thought. Please, just hold it for us. With the hand is up, that means button it. That was it. Yes, 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Closing time conversation for tax inspectors, taxi drivers, and taxidermists. Great big talk for the wee small hours.
You've been trolling me big time, mate.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
At midnight, we got Jessie C. Boyd, star of Day 5, which is one of my favourite shows. We're banging on about it for ages. And it's coming to, like, British TV, apparently. So we're going to talk to him in a bit. Don't eat on the... You're doing this to wind me up. I'm not doing anything, man. Just don't eat on the microphone, because we've got a very special caller now. We're going to go to a place very dear to my heart, Langley, and speak to Dion. Good evening, Dion.
Good evening, Ian and Ian.
Thank you, Dion.
Well, if you're going to be testing products, I'm about to order a sandbar.
We're not testing sandbar?
Yeah, I've never had one before, you know.
What is it?
We use on your TV. It's an amplifier.
Oh, a sound bar. You said sandbar.
All right, sorry, sandbar.
A sound bar. Oh, I'm looking at getting... Now we're talking gadgets. I'm digging this. Yeah, I'm looking at getting a sound bar. Because this is the problem. With the flat screen TVs, right, you can get them big and you can get them cheap, and they can lift them up. but because they're so thin, they've got poxy speakers in. They've got crappy little speakers. So you need a soundbar and a super woofer to really blast it out.
That's what I'm about to order. I'm not going to go mad and get something at a few £100. I've seen a good one.
Yeah.
And it's, £60.
Right, hang on a minute. A soundbar for £60 does not sound to me like it's going to be any good.
No, it's got terrific write-ups. It's 150 watts. It's Bluetooth, got a remote.
It's Bluetooth and it's £60.
Yeah. You can get them as low as 15.
I bet they're... Yes, Ian, go on.
Yeah. So I went...
That's brilliant.
Right, okay. Great contribution, mate. Great contribution there.
All right, because...
No, not you, him. Go on. So you're going to get one for £60. All right, well, I suspect it won't be very good. For a sound, if you're going to buy cheap, buy twice.
Well, it wasn't the cheapest and it wasn't the most expensive. It was sort of in between.
Well, it's not, because they normally cost like £150.
They used to. My TV, when I bought it, when they first came out, were about £5,000. I got mine for 400.
Well, that's...
It's a smart TV.
Okay. Well, yeah, mine's pretty tasty as well.
Yeah, it does. Looks well in a pair of brogues and a pair of trousers.
What?
But... No, I mean, its prices have come down a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's
it's got good reviews on it.
Technology, isn't it? It's technology. Like, you can get a video recorder now for pennies, and they were like £750 when they first came out.
I thought you had them free with a bag of crisps now. I don't think anyone wants
no, you can find them on the thing. I've totally lost my train of thought. Right, Dion. So what did you call in about?
That's what I was calling about. If you're going to start testing products, I thought one of you might know a bit about soundbars.
Okay. Have you put the heating up in here? Because it's very, very hot in here all of a sudden. Have you put the heating up? Have you? I'll be furious if you have, because it's one of the things I like the studio cold. Let me have a little look. I like the studio cold.
I've not done it, man. I've not touched it.
Really? All right. Well, there's something not quite right about this temperature. Bit of a disappointing show to go out on, I think. Tonight's show, Dion. A little bit disappointing, a little bit flat. Here's the thing: it takes a while to. You can't manufacture on-air rapport, and I think tonight's show has evidenced that, hasn't it?
You got another hour?
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's, okay, well, I don't... Okay, well, at midnight, we've got a guest coming on from Los Angeles, California.
Right.
And I will drive that interview. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Have you seen the television series Day 5?
I haven't, no. I heard you mention it.
Mate, go and see it. There's like
Is it a comedy?
No, mate. Well, I don't know, unless you find the complete annihilation of the human race funny. Please.
Well, it depends what I've had.
Okay. All right, Dion. That's okay. Thanks. Okay. Roger's on the line. Thanks for the call, Dion. Roger.
Very good evening, Ian and Ian.
Roger's the man who can self-fillet.
I never admitted to that.
Yes, you did, mate. And also, to big up yourself. Big in yourself.
It was a long time ago.
Okay.
Well, I've come to talk about something manly, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about pussy.
Oh, for God's sake.
Because she's sat next to me right now.
Can I just say, first of all, you're breathing too heavily into the phone, so that's weird. Secondly, anyone that equates pussy with that says pussy and they mean a cat is by my standards very, very low rent. Yes, Ian.
That's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's not, mate.
Come on.
It's a lazy Mrs. Slocum's pussy. She was talking about her vagina.
I'm
get
only
it.
Trying to fit in.
We get it. Just say cat, because it's stupid.
Say it again, mate.
Say a pussy.
Oh dear, you set him off. Oh dear.
I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is going to work.
I think he's broken.
I think he's an idiot. Anyway, you carry on with your call, Roger,
yes,
about your cat, please. Well, he does whatever he wants
cat
to do.
that I
Yeah.
talked about.
Yeah.
We still don't know whether she's chipped. Nobody had time to take her.
Oh, you stole a cat?
I stole the cat this morning.
Well, you can't steal a cat.
I'm going to take her to a vet and see whether she's chipped. If she's chipped, I'll get in touch with her rightful owners, but if she's not chipped, she's my cat.
Well, that doesn't... You can't do that.
She can't hang around a car dealer in a warehouse on her own, especially at the weekends when nobody's at the warehouse.
Well, but maybe she doesn't. Maybe she goes, I don't know, home at the weekends.
She doesn't.
Well, how do you know that? How do you know that? You don't.
Because last weekend she was in the building for the entire weekend, didn't go.
How do you know that?
Because I left food out for her.
Well, you can't leave food for cats that are not yours, because that is part of this. No, because I've got a cat, and that is part of the stealing process. Of course, the cat's going to go where the food is. You absolute prune.
No, she's been hanging around the place for weeks. There's no.
Yeah, because there's an idiot that's trying to steal her by feeding her.
It's not me that's been feeding her, but.
Yeah, but you're going to steal her. You can't. This is the thing. When there are cats hanging around, you can't feed them because that is stealing. You cannot feed them.
I didn't know what else to do. Because
You don't feed them, and then they go home to their owners who are missing them and who love them, and who want to look after them. Cats are tarts, right? And cats will go anywhere there is food. Okay, and you've just set a trap for a cat trap.
I don't even know when they started. I don't think they started feeding her straight away. She made permanent residence. I didn't know what else to do. Nobody else wanted.
I tell you what to do. You don't feed somebody else's cat. You don't do it. You make me sick. You're worse than this Abdalek fella who phoned up a bomb threat on a plane. You're worse than him. You're a cat thief. You're a cat thief and a self-fellator, and you disgust me. Good night, but thank you for the call. I appreciate it. Here you go, Ian. You'll like this one. Say hello to Ian. Say hello to Nigel.
Hello, Nigel.
Hi, Ian.
Nigel, say hello to the other Ian, the new co-host of the show with me. Now that the lady's gone.
What's your other name, Ian?
My other name is Watkins.
Have you done the show before?
Never.
Oh.
I've just been employed.
Do you do other radio shows?
I used to, until very recently.
He's been plucked. He's been pinched from the local radio pool, and a lot of people are commenting that he sounds a bit local. And you can tell that just from the kind of stuff. But we can smooth those edges off.
Yeah. Hey up, mate.
Ian, I rung up to tell you how I'm getting on with the everything, you know.
Okay, I'll step in here, Ian, because Nigel's mum has
I don't know the full story.
Nigel's mum has just passed, so it's a very emotional time.
Bless you, man. Bless you, man.
Yeah.
Go on.
My brother's wife just rung me to see how I was.
Oh, is these the ones that don't talk to you?
Yeah, but...
that's a turnip for the books.
She hasn't offered to give me any money or come and see me or anything. They haven't come to see me.
Okay, why would you expect money from them?
I mean, well... No. I did ask him. Well, actually, the lady that's helping me said, "Has your family got any money to help with the funeral?"
For the funeral, yeah. Okay.
But
did you ask her for any?
I did ask my brother's wife, and she said they haven't got any money.
So they can't even help a few quid for the funeral.
No,
that's a bit.
No, of course not. But I have some letters came today in tax allowance and some help paying the rent. You know, you have to apply for. Rent allowance.
Yeah.
So the lady that's coming on Tuesday, the district warden, the warden for the looks after people, you know, in the council houses.
Yeah.
And she's going to help me fill the forms up to apply to help pay the rent.
Okay.
So that's good news. I've got those forms.
Did you not? Your brother didn't speak to you.
No, he was watching Big Brother. He couldn't be bothered to talk to me
even after your mum's passed away?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That's,
I know.
I'm sorry, man. That's heavy.
I'm doing fine. I've just read the forms and I've just got they said they was very sorry from the council, the letter.
Yeah.
Sorry for your condolences to me.
Yeah.
And I've just got to apply for council tax and rebates and things and that. But it says that my mum was entitled to more money and she didn't know it.
Right.
So that's got to be looked at as well. So I should be okay. And they want me to stay in the house. Of course, the funeral, I've got to apply, try and get some money from somewhere to pay for the funeral, which is going to be difficult. But I think lots of people have this trouble, don't they, anyway?
Yeah, she will get buried. She will get buried.
She will get buried in the right place.
And do you know if your brother's going to come to your mum's funeral?
No, he won't come to it because he's got agoraphobia.
Okay,
He just stays indoors all the time.
Wow.
Well, so he tells me, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
It's a bit, because of the neighbours, it's a bit late to do a song indoors.
It is, and we're running out of time a bit, and we've got a guest on at just after midnight.
I only done one the day before yesterday, didn't I? That was I Missed You.
That's a great song. That's a lovely little tune.
Are you going to put that up onto YouTube?
I won't be able to, Nigel, but
not every time. No.
Well, I don't have the facilities to do that.
But the other thing is still on my Facebook. The other video you did in the studio.
Okay, great.
The one that went viral on Twitter.
Yep. Good.
So I had 5,000 views in a few days.
Here we go. If only those views were £10 notes, everything would be all right.
But I done okay though, didn't I?
You did very, very well. Listen, Nigel, I have to go.
I'll call you Monday.
You give us a call Monday. Oh well, I'm not in Monday. Ian's in on Monday, aren't you, Ian?
I'm in.
Ian will be in. It's going to be.
I'll do a song on Monday or Tuesday.
No worries. Of course you can.
You do a song with Ian on Monday.
Well, you can't do it. You don't want me to do one tonight.
We haven't got time tonight, I'm afraid, Nigel. No, but you take care, man. Have a great weekend.
I enjoy talking to you, Ian. I've got nobody to talk to here. Nobody to talk to.
I know, man. I know.
I'm so lonely.
Listen. Don't forget, you can call the Samaritans at any point. 116 123.
I know, but
they're free. They're free.
They leave you like it, isn't it?
Yeah, but 116 123. The Samaritans are great. They do a lot of great work. I've called them before.
Yeah.
You can chat to them for as long as you want. You can sing to them if you want.
I've got plenty of things to do with me cooking and washing and stuff.
Right,
and my laptop. It's okay. I've got lots to do.
All right, Nigel.
It's just the fact that I'm fed up that my brother can't be bothered to come and sing me.
That sounds a bit crappy. All right, man. Listen, I need to go because I'm late for the news. Take care, fella.
Have a nice weekend,
You
Ian.
too, man. See you later on.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. There we go. 03444991000. This is Talk Radio.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Get an earful of unusual nocturnal emissions with radio's Lord of Misrule, Iain Lee. No relation, thank God.
Unfiltered Night Talk with the original king of unconventional conversation.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Last hour of the show, 03444991000. The other Ian's gone out for a pee, which is great because he's actually getting on my nerves. We'll have a little chat off there. We can sort this out, I'm sure. Now, do you remember, well, it feels like ages ago. I don't even remember when. But I was banging on about this series called Day 5, where the world... Let me get some appropriate music. Hang on a second. Here we go. Let's get some appropriate music. Here we go. The world had been attacked by some kind of mysterious virus, and if you fell asleep, you died. So basically what happened was everyone was taking like loads of coke and speed to try and stay awake. And the series takes place on the 5th day of this thing. I flippin' loved this programme, man. I flippin' loved it. It was funny and it was dark and it was messed up and it was beautifully done and it was superb. And the lead dude is Jesse Boyd. And I'm thrilled to say Jesse's on the line now. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing very, very well. Now, who else have you got there with you?
I've got Walker here with me. Walker Sadowite, who plays Sam on the show. What's up?
Hey, Walker, how you doing, man?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Tell me whereabouts. Are you in Los Angeles?
We are. We actually just found out we're neighbors, literally. It's kind of funny. We had no idea. We lived a block and a half from each other. He just walked over here, which is weird.
Wow. And I'm guessing in LA you're just off your way to like a movie premiere tonight or an Oscar ceremony or to score some cocaine or something like that. Is that what's happening?
Yes, that's our daily schedule. Oscars every day, movie premieres every morning, party in the middle. That's what we do.
Okay. Well, that sounds about right. Right. First of all, I know you've got right. Give us the exciting news about Day 5, because before you could just watch it online, but now people in Britain are going to be able to watch it on actual television. Is that right?
That's correct. We are airing on PIC TV, which I believe is Freeform Sky, I think.
Yeah.
Tuesdays at 10 o'clock on PIC TV. Starting August the 28th. So I think it's like 11 days away.
So 11 days, August 28th, PIC TV, 10 p.m. Honestly, this is such a good series. It's so well done. I love kind of post-apocalyptic type stuff, and this is just a whole twist. Jesse, remind me, how did you just audition for this part? You just got sent the script and it's like, hey, we got an interesting one for you, man.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened, actually. I read for it several times, and then I think Walker was actually cast first.
I was cast first out of everybody, and we actually did a chemistry read. So I went to an audition office for about a couple hours, and we went through about 7 guys, and Jesse, I guess, was the best one, and he really was. We had the best chemistry together, and we do have the best chemistry. We're really great friends in real life, so do that.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that, Walker. That sounds like bullshine to me.
Yeah, I hate him so much.
That's it.
Off the record.
This is what we want. The best TV shows, I think, and certainly the best music is made by bands that hate each other. Right? Like the Kinks. The Kinks hate each other, and they're one of the best bands in the world. And I want that kind of tension on the set of Day 5. I want dirty looks. I want people refusing to come out of their trailers until the other person is off the set. That's what I want.
We'll be sure to do that.
Yeah, we try to haze people that were those people when they come to the first day on set. We always pretend to be those people, and then like halfway through the day, we're like, just kidding.
Yeah.
Now, I mentioned trailers and stuff. Do you even have that? Because the first couple of series, it was all quite low budget, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did. The first season was pretty low budget, and the second season was bigger budget.
Absolutely, a much bigger budget. And we had trailers both seasons, so that was pretty cool.
Okay. Well, so it's coming on British TV. That's great, but I don't care about the people that haven't seen it. Those losers can get lost as far as I'm concerned. What I want to know is when are we going to get the next season?
Well, we don't have an official announcement yet, but something should be coming soon.
Don't give me... Jesse, come on, man. Don't give me that. You know exactly when it's coming. Give me the date, Jesse.
Oh, it's breaking up. The phone's breaking up.
Action.
Okay, but so is it? Have you filmed it? Is it all done?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
But it's coming soon.
Okay, so can you?
The writers and directors are very hard to get it done.
Yeah.
This is the thing about talking to people who make ongoing TV series is they won't tell you nothing, right? And I know that these guys know what's going to happen. Here's a question. I was obsessed with Lost, right? And I made a few TV programs about it in the UK. I flew over to Hawaii. I interviewed the cast, and Lost was brilliant. And then in the last 20 minutes of the last episode, they totally let us down. And it was the whole
people are mad about that.
The whole 6 years of Lost was a wasted journey. Is Day 5 going to do that?
Walker's mom is in the room with us right now, and she's just nodding in agreement with everything you're saying. It's really funny.
Mrs. Walker's mum, were you let down by Lost? Wasn't it a disappointing ending?
I wasted 6 years of my life on that show.
It was awful.
6 good years.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
He's too young to even know what Lost is. This is sad.
Oh, God, no, really?
Well, I know anime.
I like your mum. She sounds like she's got taste.
Back off, she's mine.
Okay, leave my mum alone. I'm freshly divorced, guys. I'm on the prowl, and if I hear a woman's voice, even if she's in America, I'm gonna act on it. All right, guys. Walker, you could be calling me Dad from now on.
His father and her husband is the chief of police in Houston, so you might want to...
In that case, it's very nice to meet you, sir, and I hope you have a lovely day. You're not going to let us down with Day 5, are you? It's not all going to, just be a weird cocaine dream or something.
God, I hope not. I hope not.
I know. Well, Jesse's just doing it all the time, so maybe.
Now listen,
take that back.
What is this... about Rooster's Teeth, isn't it? Is the website that and the kind of channel that made the show. Are either of you coming over here in October? Because I know some of the Rooster's Teeth people come over every year, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They just started, I think, was last year the first convention.
Last year was their very first
I'm really hoping we do this year because the show's airing over there, that maybe they'll bring us over this year because we'd love to come and be there for that.
Dude, if you guys come, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna fanboy you. I'm gonna stalk you. And I'm gonna touch myself in front of you, and I'm gonna make your lives. I'll be thinking of your mum, but I'm gonna be making your lives miserable.
Nice.
So what else have you got going on at the moment, Jesse? Let's start with you. What else is happening in your world?
I just filmed they're doing a Nancy Drew movie, Nancy Drew and the Hidden Staircase.
Hey, wow.
So I got that coming out here, and that's with Sophia Lillis, who's an awesome actress. And then I've got a Netflix movie that's airing in October called The Highwayman with Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson, which is all about Bonnie and Clyde.
Wow.
Great story. So, yeah, and then I'm about to go to New Orleans next week to start working on a film.
Did you meet Kevin? Did you have scenes with Kevin Costner?
I didn't have any with him or with Woody. Actually, I'm in the big opening sequence.
Okay,
which is
good because I've heard that Kevin Costner is a dick. Would you like to comment on that statement?
I have no comment on that, Ian. Thank you. Never met him.
Walker, what are your views on Kevin? No, Walker, what have you got happening at the moment?
Currently, I have a TV show with DreamWorks Television. It's airing. It's about to air on Universal Kids, and on their YouTube channel, I have a show. It's a kids show called Junk Drawer Magic. So 2 different universes, Day 5 and DreamWorks TV. 2 different universes that we try to separate as much as possible.
Isn't that great though that you're doing? Because I've got 2 boys who are 6 and 8, and so I watch a lot of kids TV, and I think that's brilliant that you've got those kind of two extremes. You know, the lovely, friendly, colourful, bright children's television, and a lot of people say kids TV back in the day was great. I think kids TV today is incredible, man. There's some great stuff out there, and then you've got one of the darkest, most messed up adult TV series of all time. What fun you've got playing in both ends.
And my personality is right in the middle. You know, I'm right in the sweet spot, so I'm able to play both.
Beautiful. Hey, well, listen, guys. So just remind us, it comes on Pick TV, which is on one of the satellite channels that you can. I'm just trying to find the number over here, but where is it? Because it's TV. So I remember when there were just 3 TV channels. Here we go. On Freeview, it's channel 11, and on Sky, it's channel 152. Okay, I've seen Pick TV, and it's on at 10 o'clock. What did you say? Thursday nights?
Tuesdays starting August the 28th.
All right, mate. Oh, okay. That's when I get because I'm coming to your country next week. I'm bringing my children to your country next week. Hey, if I bring my kids into America, do I still get to keep them with me, or are you still putting them in cages at airports? What's the deal there?
Yeah. Once again, no comment.
I'm too young to understand these things.
Oh, come on. Walker's mum? No. Right, okay. Guys, listen, it's a thrill to know that it's coming on proper TV and more people can see it, because it was this wonderful little secret that I had, but I will tweet the hell out of it when it comes on, because I want this to be a huge success, because I want more of these shows. Let us know, guys, if you come over in October, and we'll come down and we'll come and have a chat, or you can come in the studio one night. We'll sort something out, and just get in touch anytime you want. You have an open invitation to come on this show, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Great chat with you again.
And thank you very much, Walker's mum. Nice to talk to you. I'm sorry I didn't mean anything. Please don't tell your husband.
Don't worry.
There we go. Thank you. What nice people. Thank you, guys. There we go. That was honestly, Day 5 is such a cracking show. It's so good. You know, the whole zombie thing is. I like zombie stuff, right? But there's been a lot of zombie stuff, and it's been kind of done to death. But this just takes that post-apocalyptic thing and gives it a real different vibe, and it's a real thrill. If you can get a chance to see that show, then go and watch it. This is the Late Night Alternative, weeknights from 10 on Talk Radio.
Neon lit night talk for torch scissors, trolley dollies, and train wrecks like me. Never know just where the conversation will take you.
What I'm going to say sounds ridiculous.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
It just seems unprofessional that if I'm doing an interview and you're co-hosting the show...
You told me...
You don't come in
then
for the
I
interview.
had to step back.
Yes,
and I
not
did
out of the
step
studio.
back.
I was waiting for you to come in.
The problem with you is you don't know whether you want me in or you want me out.
The problem with you is you're a dick. That's the problem with you.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Unbelievable. By the way, when I'm doing this show, those interviews won't be happening.
Yeah, by the way...
I've got Dr. Richard Schlong on next week talking about gout. What's wrong with you?
Dick Schlong. That's another joke, is it?
It's a little joke.
Dick Schlong is on a par with pussy.
No, actually, joking aside, there is a doctor called Richard Schlong. He's got a practice in Stanmore, London.
I know where Stanmore is.
Well, but other people don't. Stop being so London-centric.
Stop being...
Yeah. Stanmore's in London, North London, by the way.
It says here Sam Michael.
Hello.
Is your name Sam Michael?
That is, yes, Sam Michael, yeah, 2 first names.
But 2 first names as a first name?
Sam, he's got a big issue with names. You've just heard him talk about my doctor.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just first name Sam, last name Michael. It's one of those.
Well, hang on. Why would you tell us your last name? Surely your last name should be Michaels with an S.
Well, it would sound better, but no, unfortunately not.
But why do I know your? I don't need to know your last name.
Well, no, you don't need to. I just thought I'd, the lady asked my name. I thought I'd give it fully.
Yeah, give it both barrels.
Yeah, why not? Shoot with both barrels.
Okay, no, fair play. I can respect that. All right. So what have you got for us?
Well, I was really enjoying your chat about television, actually. I thought that was really good.
Thank you.
But what I've wondered is, obviously, there's so much on-demand television these days.
Yeah.
Do you think that's affected the weird and wonderful late-night television that you used to get? So, of course, you used to present the flip side television. And
I did
also,
it a few
I know.
times. Yeah.
Yeah, then earlier on, I saw you obviously got a tweet from, congratulations tweet from Danny Baker, who also used to have a great late night show, if I remember rightly, that used to run all the way through the night.
No, that was Danny Kelly. That was that Under the Moon? Ian, I'm looking to you.
Oh, sorry,
eye contact,
mate. Oh, you want me now, do you?
No. Was that I think that was Danny Kelly, who's a mate of Danny Baker's.
Yeah, it was him.
And it was Under the Moon, and it was supposed to run for about an hour and a half, but if they were having a good show, they'd go on all night, yeah.
That was the sort of thing that I kind of miss. I mean, you go on channels now, you get news all night, or you get some sort of live casino. But I used to like the way that television that used to be taken a lot more seriously, because like you said, there was at one point only 3 channels, and then it went up to 5 terrestrial channels.
Bad enough. Just stop me.
Let
me talk to Sam Michaels.
He's making a good
Ian,
point.
Do you mind?
He's making a good
point.
Which
Ian are you talking to?
I'm talking to Ian.
Thank you.
That's good.
Right.
Thank you. See?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
All right. Just let him speak then.
Okay. Fine. Well, then shut your face, and I will let him speak because he's making an interesting point. I'll shut your face in a minute.
Oh, steady. It's all getting out there, Ian. It's all good. I'm going to talk to Ian now. All right, Ian.
Which one, man?
Ian.
How do the 2 mics do this? Oh, they don't. Their show's a car crash too.
I like the 2 mics. Porky Parry. Well, hey.
I like Mike Graham. I don't like the Kenny Rogers guy.
Well, I quite like
the county.
I quite like the 2 Ians, but I only like one of the Ians personally.
Which one do you like?
I think I like Ian the best.
Thanks.
That's there you go.
Mate.
He meant me.
He did it without the extra eye.
You could hear the extra eye.
No, you couldn't hear the extra eye.
You're going to feel an extra eye in a minute.
Well, there'll be a black eye in a minute, the way it's going.
All right, mate, let's not bring race into it. Now, you're right. No, there's nothing... When you go... Yeah, you're right. When you go... because there are so many channels, when you go and watch the television at 2 o'clock in the morning, there's nothing... TV is so safe, man. TV is so safe these days. I would love... you get these local channels like London TV, and I would love one of those or one of these smaller channels to say to me, right, Ian... what do you want to do between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning? One of the best things that was ever on TV was on Channel M, the Manchester TV channel, about 8 years ago. And it was Frank Sidebottom doing the test card live.
Yeah, the test card, that was unbelievable. That's still on YouTube. That was unbelievable.
Frank got so excited, he phoned me up one day. He said, "You're never going to believe what I'm doing next week. They're letting me do the test card live." And it was art. And if like BBC, if the London channel got in touch, and I'd love to do something like that. Wouldn't cost them a penny. Just give me a studio, give me a camera. I will give them 4 hours of the weirdest, best cult television you could possibly ask for. That would be it.
Do you think those channels, like you've got like those kind of digital channels now, so you've got like the London channel, Channel M, do you think they're, in a way, they're replacing the void that was left from ITV having regional channels?
I don't know, because whenever I flick through the channels, I've never watched them. Whenever I flick through the channels, whenever I'm sat in front of the TV flicking away, I have never stopped on the London channel, because they're always showing like Friends or something.
Stop banging on about London, man. This is a national radio station. Notts TV, Custard TV. Is it Mustard TV in Norwich?
So it was a stolen idea. Yeah,
very good.
That's good.
Thames Valley TV as well. That broadcasts at least 20 minutes of content every day.
Yeah, it's a lot of content, mate, for them.
True. But it's an interesting thing, because I do feel like I love the fact that telly got so outrageous late at night, considering the fact that it was the main kind of output of media for a long, long time. And it was great how all the day it must have been a lot more on the ball then in regards to keeping ratings and stuff, especially with the 5 main terrestrial channels.
Here's a question for you. Why are you phoning up a radio station to talk about late night TV on a late night radio show? What's that all about?
Because I'm seeing it through YouTube, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute. On my laptop, I've got this great stuff. I've got Ian and Ian. Forget about Ian, obviously. And on the right, I've got BBC News 24. What one should be really broadcast on the BBC right now?
Okay.
He's talking about us, mate.
Okay. I'm getting bored of that. But thanks for the call. I really appreciate it. Good evening, David.
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you, David. What would you like to say tonight? Hello?
Ian, I'm really sorry. I've forgotten what I called up for. I'm really sorry.
Do you want to talk about shaggable lawnmowers?
Stop saying that word.
No, I don't. I had a point I've completely forgotten. I'm sorry.
We can wait. We're in no rush. You're the only caller we've got. It's Martin Counter at 1. We can wait.
I do. I don't know if it's a night to share this kind of stuff or not.
Well, yes, I don't know what you want to share, so we'll find out.
Okay, what it is. You know, you talk about sometimes, like, you're in a bad place, and then you get into a good place again, but then the people send you straight back into a bad place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had kind of that tonight.
What happened,
I'm fine now.
What happened?
Well, basically, I had a bad day.
Yeah.
And then I sorted things out with my girlfriend and stuff, and everything was good, and I was doing good deeds, you know, I was smiling at people on the street. I was just on top of the world.
Yeah.
And then I was in Oxford Street, Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah.
She got the bus home. I walked, and this guy, I didn't know, but I thought somebody was tripping me up, like just clipping my ankle. But I was listening to you at the time, bizarrely, on my phone, on my speakers. And then obviously I turned around, and this guy started threatening me, threatening to do all sorts of stuff to me and everything. I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, well, what's going on? I don't know you. And he threatened to do a lot of stuff to me. And I don't think he had the means to do what he was threatening to do to me.
That's not nice to hear.
No, it wasn't. And then luckily these guys who were doing the guys that do the bins.
The bin men?
The guys that carry the carts around and pick up the rubbish on the streets at night.
The
not the normal bin men, the kind of different bin men you get at night with the carts around. They came up to me like, what's going on? And he ran away. But I don't know. It just freaked me out, to be honest, the whole thing.
What? Why? That sounds like a terrifying, crazy story.
Yeah, it wasn't nice. I was having such a good day.
Well, but But you sound like you've managed to get past it. Are you okay now, brother?
I'm out. I got the tube home and I'm home. And then I thought, do I need to tell the police about it because is he going to do it to another person? And then they said no. I said to the Bing guys, they said, listen, we get it every night here. Don't worry about it. And I was like, okay.
Late night in central London, is...
Piccadilly Circus. I'm talking central London, not anywhere like shady, like really.
Well, no, but
Piccadilly... everywhere.
But Piccadilly Circus, you still get assholes in Piccadilly Circus. You still get, any city late at night, you've got to be careful because there are weirdos about, there are nut jobs about, there are druggies about. There's all kinds of stuff, man. You've got to have your wits about you. I can understand totally why that was upsetting.
Yeah, and I did nothing. I wasn't even looking at the guy. Honestly, I took out my headphones. He said, "What?" I said, "I'm listening to the radio." And he's like, "You're not." Anyway, the other thing. Oh, I remember why I wanted to call you.
Yeah.
No, sorry, it wasn't that. It made me think. A warning. Something happened to a friend of mine in the same place at Piccadilly Circus. This is what got me thinking. I spoke to you last night. The guys that walk around Piccadilly Circus are trying to sell you drugs. And they do it all the time, right? Yeah. Everybody knows these people, right? They are dangerous people. I don't condone drugs or anything. I'm not saying that. But if you're ever going to buy drugs, don't go near these guys.
Oh, no. They're not even selling drugs. They'll rip you off.
But people don't know that. Young guys, 18, 19-year-olds, come out of clubs. They want a bit of coke. They think it's cool with their girlfriends and that. I'm not condoning anything, but don't go near these guys because they will rip you off. They'll beat you up. They'll do all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
And I just want to warn the public.
Okay. Well, David, that warning is taken on board. But
it's like a vigilante. A bit like Charles Bronson.
Just want to say hello to Neil Veglio, who's listening to the show and enjoying the show. Thank you, Neil, for your continued support. That is great. What did you say?
Charles Bronson, one of the good guys.
What, the man in prison? The violent criminal in prison?
No.
You think you're saying he's one of the good guys?
No, the guy from the Magnificent Seven. And he was also in The Great Escape as well. And,
why are you even telling me this?
And the Death Wish movies. This week's Borderline Boiler is Cher. Recently seen in Mamma Mia. What's wrong?
What's a borderline boiler?
It's a bird, right, who's losing it a little bit, but still, you might give her one.
Get out of the studio. Can you turn his microphone off, please?
What?
Turn his microphone off. Get out of the studio. That is sexist, misogynistic crap. We're not having that. I'm not even joking now. Pick up your phone. Your microphone's off. Pick up. I'm not doing a thing.
They said
I'm not doing a thing.
They wanted blokey radio.
No, not misogyny.
You've given me lip all night.
Just get out of the studio. Not misogyny. She's not a borderline boiler. She's actually still very fit. So, and I would. It's not even a borderline. It's not even a hesitation. It's a definite. So, I'm not having your sexist bullshit. Excuse my language. I'm not having your sexist bullshit on my show. Get out. You can get stuffed. In fact, just play the trail, John.
The wild man of late night radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
We're back. We are back. We are back in the New York groove. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Sorry, just sending an email to the boss. Fine. Last 30 minutes of the show, take calls straight to air. You sit back and relax, Hayley. We'll take calls straight to air because there's a strange vibe, dark vibe in the studio. Let's try and reject the light and reject the darkness and embrace the light. I'm here until 1 o'clock, and then Martin Kellner will be on, who will be doing their professional show, a decent show, a good show. He's a good man. He's a strong man, he's a firm man, he's a powerful man, he's a verbose man, and he will be doing the show through the night, as he will the night after. So 03. Look, come on, guys, let's have some fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's lighten the mood. Let's have a bit of fun. It's got a little bit heavy, a little bit of dark energy. So let's have some fun. Let's lighten the mood. 0344, forget him out of the building, please. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Late Night Alternative is the Skype. We're going to take calls straight to air. Don't swear. Don't be libelous. There is a 7-second delay. So if you say anything rude, it will not get out. Right? So we're going to sit here and we are going to wait. Let's play some waiting music as we wait for the calls to come rolling in. Okay, no calls yet, so we're going to wait. We're going to wait a little bit longer. No calls yet, so we're going to 0344 499 1000. Call straight to air. We'll not be accepting withheld numbers. So Sam, put your phone down. So we just wait. We'll keep waiting. Should have got a longer bit of music, maybe. I don't know if the other Ian has done something to the lines, but the phones seem to be a little bit. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to go. I'm going to play another bit of music, and then I'm just going to go out and check the lines. So let's just play that. Let's just. Okay, there's no phone calls. I do think tonight's show we've had the least. This is Britain's most listened to late night phone-in show. That's a fact. And tonight's show is we have tonight's show, we have had the least number of phone calls we've ever had. And that can only be down to one thing, the guy that was sat there. We got a phone call. Let's go to line one. Line one, you're on the wireless.
Tonight's show.
Turn your radio off, please, line one. Hello? Hello, you're on the air. Okay, thanks for calling. Let's go to line two. Hello, line two.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, line 2.
Nigel. It's Nigel.
Hello, Nigel.
I rang up to tell you some good news.
Yeah, go on.
Those letters, I've just had another look at those letters, and they're tax allowed. They're help to get the rent paid, tax allowance.
Yep.
And claim for benefit forms to fill up from bereavement.
And have you got someone to help you fill those in?
Yes, someone's coming Tuesday.
Beautiful.
The warden, and they're all to help you claim or get your rent lowered.
Yeah, beautiful.
Your rent lowered, and well, all things to help you anyway. So that's good. Tax allowance and yeah, that's right. Tax allowance benefit and claim benefits. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
You understand what I mean? It's hard to understand it all because it's so a bit complicated.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, it is. As long as you've got someone, who can help you, then that's great, Nigel.
I'm going to wait till they help me fill them up. The
Okay,
forms.
good lad. Good lad.
So it's not doom and gloom. They're all fit. They're all for. They said sorry for your loss, and it's all forms to help you with the bereavement.
Yeah, good.
So
good.
that's good.
All right, mate. Well, I've got my fingers crossed for you, Nigel.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well, I hope it's okay. But so one more thing. My rent. The money due for my rent is £700.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say that you've got to pay that all in one go anyway.
Okay.
It's just £700 is due. What is that?
£700 a month or what?
I think you pay. No, it's not a month. I don't know what it is. It's lower than that. I think that's for a couple of months.
Okay. All right. Well, make sure that someone goes through that with you.
These forms are to help you lower the cost of that.
Okay. Good. Well, good luck, Nigel, mate. Thank you for that. Thanks for the update.
Yeah. Okay. See you later, Ian.
Cheers. Ta-ta. Let's go to line 1. Good evening, line 1.
Hello, I'm so pleased I've got through. I'm in desperate need of a bloke.
All right, here we go. What do you want?
Yeah, well, I took the batteries out of my vibrator and put them in the bloody smoke alarm.
And now you can't start humping the ceiling.
Beeping. And it's still beeping. Does anybody know what I can do? I'm just, a meek woman.
You're even doing the pathetic female. I need everyone's.
What do you mean pathetic?
You're doing that. Please, I need help. I just need a big, strong hand to stand in front of me on a ladder and adjust this so I can adjust him. That's what. Is it not? Have I misread the situation again?
Yes, you've misread the situation.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Well, let me just pull my trousers up while I stand on this ladder then. My trousers must have fallen down while I was stood on a ladder. Imagine.
Can anybody help me?
Is yours one of those ones that is connected to other smoke alarms in the house?
Yeah, they're all connected to the lights.
You need to change the batteries on all of them.
I have.
Well, here's the thing: if you've changed them with your vibrator batteries, I bet those batteries are really knackered.
Well, I'm not a six-a-day, I'm afraid. So, they should be still all right.
Well, how many times do you use them?
None of your business.
Dirty woman! Line 4, you're on the line. What air? You're on the wireless. Yes, line 4.
Hello?
Yes, line 4, you're on the air. What have you got for us?
It's Ian from the Two Ians.
What do you want, man?
I'm outside the building. I've been forcibly ejected because of you.
Yep, good. Yep.
I'm outside. My stuff's in there.
Okay, right. Well, we'll chuck it out of the window.
You arsehole.
Sorry?
You are.
You're a bellend. Thanks for calling. Jeez. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, good.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello, turn your radio off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hello, I'm here.
Yeah?
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah. Get the other Ian back on, he's good, man.
Get stuffed, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. He's not coming back on, and you're an idiot. Play the adverts, please, John. Idiots.
Unmissable late night radio with the original king of unconventional conversation.
Make contact with Iain Lee. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
on Talk Radio.
Oh 0344 499 1000. Call straight to air for the last 20 minutes of the show before Martin Kellner comes on. Good evening. It's been a dark show, so let's try and lighten the mood. And let's not mention that other guy anymore, please. He will not be coming back on my show. Good evening, line 1. You're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
Ian, it's David. I just wanted to call you to say I feel so much better. I'm not in the slightest scared or frightened from the incident tonight. I feel amazing now.
Are you high on drugs?
No.
You sound high. You sound like you're whacked up to your eyeballs.
No, I feel good.
Okay, well,
I feel good. I had a bad experience tonight. I spoke to you, and now I feel great. So I'm trying to lighten the mood.
Okay, all right then.
I feel safe. I feel amazing.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad. That's great news. Weirdo. Okay. I don't think this has really gone the way that it was intended to. So, okay. I'm a big guy. And I can't stop saying and. Like I say it like Ringo Starr. And we listen to Ringo Starr. And I'm a big guy. And I can say quite happily one of the things I've learnt as I've got older is to say things that as a younger man I found difficult to say. And this is hard for me. This is tough. This is tough for me. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe the thought of taking this show into a more mature, masculine arena seemed like a good idea at the time. And have you got Thingy Bob? Have you got her number in the system? Do it. Dial it. One of the things, Kenny Rogers said, know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away and know when to run. Well, I'm not running because I'm not a pussy like Kenny Rogers was, but I'm folding. And why F with the formula? Why F? You don't F with the formula, okay? This is Britain's most listened to late night radio show, okay? And if you start effing with the formula, then maybe it stops being that. You know, the vibe tonight took on a very dark, atmosphere. I think primarily because the guy that we got in wasn't actually that good. I think it could work with two blokes. But I don't want that idiot in my studio with me anymore. He'll have to talk to Denny Morris, the boss of this station, about money and all that. I could not give an SH1T. So he has to deal with that. So, as I've got older, I have found that sometimes just discomfort over resentment, and I've got a lot of resentful feelings towards the lady that used to work here. And because a lot of her attitudes were inappropriate, were offensive, she would give massages to men and women here, whether they wanted it or not. would stand very, very close, would, like invade body spaces and kissed a female colleague on the lips just saying hello. But more importantly, I think that on this show, the biggest crime for me is that I think she was shit. And that to me is the biggest crime. It's the other stuff to one side. But getting a lot of tweets from people that seem to enjoy her complete ineptitude. So, what I'm building up to saying is, and she's on the line now, is that Kathy?
Mm.
Sorry, have we disturbed you?
Yeah, new phone. Who is this?
This is Iain. This is Iain Lee on Talk Radio. You're live on the air. What's your language? Is that Kathy?
Are you paying me?
Sorry?
I mean, do I have to watch my language if you're not paying me?
Oh, listen, you've been listening to the Neil Veglio school of how women achieve success in broadcasting.
Who?
Okay. So, what I would like to say is, I would be very happy to accept your apology and to have you fill in for me next week and come back and be my sidekick when I come back. I would be happy to do that. All you've got to do is say sorry and we move on.
So I take it things didn't work out with Thingy.
He was absolutely awful. It was a nightmare. It was just it was really horrible, misogynistic. It was filth. It was really offensive.
Gosh.
He had this thing called something like Almost a Boiler, where he said, "Oh, sure, she's almost a boiler, but I'd give her one." That was like a feature on the show. It was horrible.
You'd definitely give her one, wouldn't you?
It was terrible. So, what I'm saying is, I'm the bigger man, and I'm happy to have you back. You get to do is apologise, and we are then cool, and you can come back and you can be my sidekick.
Yeah. I don't think you know how apologies work.
Yeah, I do. You admit that you were wrong, and you say sorry, and then we're all cool. It really is as simple as that.
What am I supposed to be apologising for again?
A biddly biddly bong.
That.
A biddly biddly bong.
Wow.
A biddly biddly bong. A biddly biddly bong.
So just say it. Because this isn't great radio, but I'm letting you do it in public so that the air is clean. Clean air. I want to breathe clean air around me from now on.
Iain, it's 10-1 and you're ringing me with this.
Don't be so silly, Kath.
Yes?
Don't push it, mate. Not with the kids.
Blimey!
So, you've got 10 minutes to ring me back with a proper apology. Bye.
Please hang up. Please hang up.
What a tit! What an absolute tit! Outrageous behaviour. Not a flipping chance. Not a flipping chance.
We don't want to go from a sleazy country to a slutty country.
No, we don't. That's what we don't want to do. I got something. Hang on. Shh. This will be funny. Wait, listen to this. Shh.
Hello?
Yeah, we ordered a pizza about half an hour ago. Where is it?
Please hang up.
What an idiot! What an absolute idiot. Oh, man. Yeah.
You got 9 minutes.
Where's my pizza, you melon?
Where's my apology?
Where's my pizza? We ordered a pizza. Where's my pizza, you absolute tool?
I want a pizza, I want an apology, and I want a pay rise.
Oh, man. Not a chance in hell. There's not a chance in hell of that ever happening. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen, never gonna happen, never gonna happen. Brits bag top fake bargains. Empty cases for Turkey trips. But 0344 499 1000, by the way. Call straight to air. Brits are flying out to Turkey with empty suitcases to load up on fake designer gear. Popular resorts such as Marmaid or Ludeniz and Antalya have streets full of high-quality fakes. With the Turkish lira worth 89% less against sterling than last year, tourists are snapping up knockoff Louis Vuitton bags, Lacoste T-shirts and Ray-Ban sunglasses. I don't get the fake thing. Why would you... why? I don't... Well, no, okay. I do get the fake thing. It's cheapness, isn't it? It's cheapness of it. But I don't get the named thing. I don't get why you'd want to have a Louis Vuitton bag. Or, you know, sometimes these things are obviously higher quality. But with something like that, you're paying for the name, not the quality. But these hooky ones are going to be rubbish quality. UK travel companies are inadvertently promoting the illegal trade by selling shopping trips to towns packed with phony goods. That's not all they sell in those towns, you racist. Holidaymakers are urged to stock up on what reps describe as genuine fakes. Let me just think about that for a moment. Genuine fakes. Because the quality is so good. One UK travel agents, remember? There's travel agents near where I live. Who goes into a travel agent's? Drug runners. One UK travel agent revealed we can't sell the holidays fast enough and people love fakes they can buy. They are very high quality and even more attractive now the lira is on its knees. Some people are hardly bothering to pack because they know they can get cheaper designer gear for less than they would pay for regular holiday clothes in River Island or New Look. New Look's quite cheap anyway, isn't it? Isn't it? Dodgy rag trade bosses, I haven't heard that phrase for years, in Turkey, knock out millions of pounds of clobber, almost indistinguishable from the real thing for a fraction of the UK price. A favourite destination is upmarket resort Oludeniz, where one road is dubbed Fake Alley. Come in, Martin. Many of the shops are set up like upmarket boutiques with... Yeah, we know what shops look like! And to make it easier for Brits to do their sums, shopkeepers take pounds as well as the Turkish lira. I understand why people buy hooky goods, Martin Kellner, who's on at 1 o'clock. But I don't get why people buy, why they want the word Louis Vuitton on a bag.
No, so people, this is fake. I missed the bit there. It's fake Louis Vuitton bag.
Fake Louis Vuitton bag. So I don't know why you'd want... Why would you even want a Louis Vuitton bag?
What amuses me more than that is the fact that people are buying fake fur and it's turning out to be real fur.
Because it's cheaper to manufacture real fur than fake fur.
Precisely.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So, and people are annoyed that this is real. This is real.
But
I didn't want anything real. I wanted something fake.
A lot of it is cat and rabbit fur, apparently.
Lovely.
Yeah,
nice. That's nice and smooth.
I terrified my kids. I got a very old cat who's 19 and a half, and they can't wait for her to die because they want to get a kitten. And I terrified them because I'm genuinely thinking of getting her stuffed when she dies.
Oh yeah, that's
and having her sat on the edge of the sofa all curled up. I think that'd be lovely.
Lovely's not the word that immediately comes to mind for that.
I did it with my mum.
We did it with my mum. That's fine. You'll sit here in a seat by the telly. Anyway,
well, before we do this, I've just got to do something. Could you just bear with me? Do this, and then we'll find out what's on your show at 1 o'clock.
I'm excited.
It's been a weird old vibe tonight, and I just need to write. A few wrongs.
Hello,
Catherine. Look, I'm really, really sorry. Will you come back? Will you fill in for me next week? And will you be my sidekick on the show again?
Sidekick?
Sidekick.
Would you be my co-host on the show?
Pizza?
Will you do it? Because I've got Martin Kellner here who wants to tell us what's happening in his show. So is it a yes or no,
Will
woman?
I get a pizza? Will I get a pizza?
I will make sure you get a pizza with a special topping.
Dough balls?
You can have dough balls.
I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
All right, thanks. So you'll cover the show next week?
Please hang
She's
up.
gone. There we go. And I had my fingers crossed. So kiss that. Martin.
Yes, we're talking about the Queen of Soul, obviously, and I've got David Hepworth, who is a guy who did Mojo.
Oh, he's a
magazine,
brilliant writer, David Hepworth.
He is a brilliant
My
writer.
mind was a blank for a second. He's great.
He is great. So he's talking to us about the Queen of Soul. We've got Ali Ross, a TV critic, talking about Friends. And are you a fan of Friends?
I'm not a fan of Ali Ross. He don't like me.
Oh, doesn't he?
He don't like me.
All right.
I've never seen Friends.
You've never seen Friends?
I've seen one episode and I've seen it
joking?
twice. But that's it. I've never seen anything else. So
Well, this is the one where he slags off Friends. Because
Okay.
I'm not a fan of Friends either. But succeeding generations of people just absolutely love Friends.
Yeah, it's
you know,
still huge.
it was popular in its day, and even with people now,
Yeah,
it's
it's
hugely
massive,
popular.
yeah.
It's the most streamed program on something or other.
Wow.
So Netflix. So
Okay.
so we're talking about Friends.
Yeah.
And I have Little Mo in.
Yeah.
Little Mo is co-hosting for the first bit of the show.
Who's Little Mo?
Little Mo is the daughter of a friend of mine.
Here we go. Here we
and
go. Nepotism.
She wants to be an it girl, he says.
Yeah.
She sort of denies it, sort of thing.
Okay.
So we'll find out how you go about being an it girl, as opposed to going to university.
Yeah.
She's 19 and not going to university. Instead
good
of
for
that,
her.
going to be an it girl.
All right, that's coming up after the news. Stick around. So you're on tonight and you're on tomorrow night. Have I got
Indeed.
that right? Okay.
Absolutely, spot on.
It always confuses
Bless
me
you.
as
Yeah.
to how this
Me
goddamn
too.
business
It's
works.
ridiculous
I just want to go home. As you heard that Catherine Boyle will be filling in for me next week. Please, and I don't say this lightly, can you make sure you phone her up and give her a really, really hard time and make her life as miserable as you can for 5 weeks? Don't forget you can download the podcast. Martin is up next. Stay tuned. This is Talk Radio.